Yeah, I called you, Inky. You ain't pick up, man. I be calling you, you ain't pick up. Yeah, I called you, Inky. You ain't pick up, man. I be calling you, you ain't pick up. Excuse me. Everybody. Hey, Apostle, what's happening with you, man?
Hey, not much, man. What's going on?
Ain't nothing, everything cool, man.
I know you're trying to set me up for something, so
Mm-mm.
what's going on?
I'm not trying to set you up. I already proved that I could beat you.
No,
I'm gonna tell you something.
ability, man.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
You are definitely smarter than me when it comes to this book. I'm not going to take it away from you, but I am just more understanding of the book than you.
No.
You know more of the stories, but you don't have a clue on how to break it down, how to dissect it. You missed that, brother. Something is wrong, man. You missed something in your life.
No, see, that's your problem. The problem is you keep making it about me. It has nothing to do with me. How intelligent I am, how strong I am, how healthy. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the Holy Spirit. And that's something you're lacking in your life. That's why you don't have understanding.
You know, the most favorite thing.
If the book didn't say it, so you can't just take that scripture out of the book and dismiss it.
The most favorite thing that Israelites say when y'all don't understand the Bible is you throw it off and say, you don't understand. You don't know the Bible.
Right.
It's the Israelites who really don't know the Bible. You know that what the story is, but you don't have no logical thought. You don't understand it.
I understand it. That's why I don't differ in it. I don't allow one scripture to direct my path. I take the whole Bible in its entirety and keep the story consistent. The reason I want to say something.
The reason you don't understand the Bible is because you are a believer. And the minute you get out of that believing mind and come on over to my school, the HOK, you'll be a better dissector than anybody. Give it a try, Apostle. Come on over to my school. Let me teach you this Bible, brother.
No, there's
and,
no
let me
temptation.
teach you the underworlds of this Bible.
There's no temptation known to man that can deter me from the path that I'm on. No, man, I don't follow man. I follow the word of God. And that's why I'm unmovable. I don't go by my faith.
But you really don't.
Early on, I had to use faith.
But see, Apostle,
no better.
Apostle, when you say things like, I follow the word of God, that's how you get yourself caught up because you don't follow the word of God. I could give you some scriptures that your God told you to do, and you're not doing it. It says one of them is, and I'm not saying go out and do it. So I'm just showing you that you don't believe in this book because the book tells you to stone homosexuals.
No, it doesn't.
What do it say, Apostle?
Stone homosexuals.
What did it say, Apostle?
It told the Levi priests, and that's only after judgment of guilty has been adjudicated. And that's only according to the Levi priest that can do that judgment and render that verdict.
Can you pull that up? Can you pull the scripture up and back it up?
The Bible
back that up. Can you back that up with scripture?
All you gotta do is go.
No. I know what it says, man. You're the one changing it up now.
Book of the law.
All right. I'm glad I said that. I was thinking about Tazoriak, and Tazoriak said to me on the phone the next couple of days, he says, you were right. Apostle was wrong.
About what?
About the trees in the garden. He said,
you're wrong. No, don't do that.
Let me finish. He said, in that particular case, no, there were not trees in the garden. I mean, those were trees. That's what he said. I call him up right now.
In the garden. That's what I asked him. The tree.
Well, he thought about it when I called him up and spanked him, and he said he was right. I'm calling him right now.
Don't nobody lie like you.
I'm calling him right now to show you.
Call him right now. And if he did change his mind,
What's up,
Captain? You live, man?
No, I'm not live.
Hey, Captain. All right, I got you live. It's me and Apostle on the line. Didn't you tell me that that I was right about the garden? That part was not talking about humans in the garden. Didn't you say that, brother? Apostle think I'm lying on you.
When we was talking about, I think that you asked me was the trees. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Trees in the garden. Right.
So what I said was the trees in the garden. The reason why trees in the garden represents nations and not people, because the trees provide the covering. We would be the beasts. So when you go to like the cedars of Lebanon, like that. So if you say trees are people outright, you're technically, that wouldn't be the appropriate word. So that I think that's how I explain it.
Okay, so let me ask you, Captain. When they said Adam and Eve, when the Most High told them, "Don't eat of the fruit in the garden," are you saying that the trees represents men in the garden, that they were men in there?
No. The fruit represents the philosophy,
the knowledge.
Right, but what are the trees?
Not
that was a
trees.
Be quiet, Apostle. Let him talk, man.
I'm trying to help.
The trees are the cultures of the man.
Right.
So like a good example.
You can't get away
from
it.
Apostle, man.
It was allegory.
I'm not saying.
Apostle,
I'm not saying.
Hold up, Captain. Yo, you know I got Captain on the line, brother. Can you let him speak, brother? Because he ain't gonna be on here long. Go ahead, Captain.
What you trying to do is lead him. Yo, down.
He's so scared, Captain. He's so scared.
You are trying to lead him in your direction. I'm misleading him.
See, you don't even have enough respect for your knowledge. He said that I'm trying to lead you as though you are so mentally weak that I can guide you into.
I'm not saying that. You're doing it right now.
Captain is way smarter than me when it comes to this book.
I did not say that, brother.
Can you be quiet? Look, hey, Captain, be quiet, Captain, please.
There you go.
Yeah, if I could just answer, I'm gonna answer. This is Ezekiel 31:8. It says, "The cedars in the garden of God could not hide him. The fir trees was not like his boughs, and the chestnut trees were not like his branches. Nor any tree of the garden of God was like him in his beauty. I have made him fair by the multitude of his branches, so that all the trees of Eden that were in the garden envied him." So the reason why people would say that that's man, the reason why people would say that that's a man, is because the trees is the culture or philosophies of the man. So in the metaphor, you could say it's a man, but outright it's not. We would be the beast in the garden, but the tree is from the men.
Oh man,
does that make it? So like when you cover yourself up in so like when you cover yourself up in Christianity is a tree.
It's a tree.
Tree that was made, but it was a tree that was made by a man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
You can't twist this
in the garden. So in the garden, when the serpent came, was more subtle than all the beasts of the field, he gave them his fruit or his knowledge. So, but it still came from a man. That's why it's like that.
All right, Captain. All right, man. I'm gonna let you off the hook today, brother.
No. But so like but just to clear it up, Apostle, when he asked me if the trees were men, I said no. But then I explained the reason why the trees are men, because the philosophy that the trees represent come from man. But we would be beasts. That's what we were. Adam was given when Adam was given the breath of life. That's why he's the first man.
But see, that's why it don't make sense to me, Captain. I'm sorry. Let me say this. Because when it say the day you eat of that fruit will be the day you'll surely die, will be the day that you will die. And then when Yahweh came back, he was asking, "Where are you? Where are you?" And they was under they was hiding under the leaves. So when it say the trees of the garden, it had to be talking about trees, man. It's talking. So why was they covered up with leaves? When did the leaves come?
Allegory, man.
Be quiet, Apostle.
when the Most High was, first of all, so in Genesis the 3rd chapter and the 8th verse, when it says they heard the voice of the Lord God walking, the Most High wasn't walking. Adam and Eve was walking, and they heard the voice of the Lord. When it's hiding themselves, the Most High knew exactly where it was. Where it's talk about hiding is like when you hide in that philosophy, when you hide in that culture. When he's saying, where are you? It's not where are you like I can't find you. It's like where you at in your head. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what you thinking?
You just,
like,
Captain,
why did you
stop, Captain. You just made that up, man. Captain, you put that, them words in there. Remember, in the book of Revelation, it says, do not add unto my words. Do not change my words, brother. And what you just did, Captain, was added to that and told us what it was talking about, as though God told you, this is what I mean, Captain. When I say, where are you? That don't mean that I don't know where they at. Come on, Captain. Stop this stuff, man. Come on, brother.
Can I respond now?
You can respond.
So, just like beasts aren't literal beasts, it represents men. Even when we say, if we want to get information, what do we call it? Food for thought.
Right.
Information ain't food. Information is not food, but you do digest it. You're familiar with that, right?
Of course.
You're familiar with the term. And that's the conversational context that the Bible is talking about. Even when it says the serpent was more subtle than all the beasts of the field, the serpent wasn't a literal snake. But a serpent is a metaphor for what? How a man can be slick talking. Just like if you're a snitch, we call you a rat. You run fast, we might call you Speedy or something like that. We put names or metaphors on people. Christ is called the lamb. Why? Not because he's an actual lamb, but a lamb is a metaphor for sacrifice. We're called sheep. Why? Because sheep require a shepherd. It's a metaphor. So,
let me ask you a question, Captain. What does lean not on your own understanding means to you? Look at Apostle laughing. Apostle laughing at you, Cap. You can't see him because you're on the phone,
brother.
What does that mean, Cap?
Grasp every straw you can.
That's it. Right. So you're gonna let me answer, right? So,
yes.
Appreciate it. Lean not onto your own understanding mean, if we're talking about the Bible, whatever answer you give has to come from the Bible.
Yes.
It can't come from It can't come from your own thoughts. So let's take what I'm saying about the trees, for example. Can I show anywhere else in the Bible where men are talking about nations as trees? I can. So if I go to Judges.
No, I know you can. But I'm talking about in this particular scripture. It don't always mean the same thing.
You're right. Every time you see a tree,
right,
it's not always a tree. Just like every time you see sheep, it's not always a sheep.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're talking about men aren't subjecting themselves to serpents, there ain't a snake coming around that's talking to us and giving us and tricking us to follow another philosophy. It's a man doing that. There's even the white man, even the Native Indians are called a white man what? Pale face, speak with a forked tongue. You know what that is? A snake. That's a snake.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when the Lord said, in that day you shall die, it's talking about the way of life. It's not talking about literal death. Just like the way that we live out here today is death. Even so in Revelations, when it says death goes in the lake of fire, it doesn't mean that you're going to never die again. It just means our life is not going to be encompassed with death. And you see the death with Adam and Eve. Why? How? You see Cain kills Abel. That's a life of death. Having to see your son get unalived by his son. And that's what we go through today. That's death. That's the death that he was talking about. It's not talking about literal dying. But when you simple and stupid, I'm not talking about you. When you simple and stupid like Adam and Eve, like Eve was, you'll believe, oh, I ain't gonna literally die. Let me learn this.
Okay.
And then what happened right after that? Wait, let me finish. Let me finish. And then what happened right after that? They got kicked out the garden. Now they couldn't live a good life no more. Now they live a bad life. Now you got to till the ground. Now you got to work harder. You don't get the fruit of the labor that you would have if you would have obeyed God.
Okay.
And then your son kills it.
Are you saying God or Yahweh is playing games with the people? Why Yahweh can't just be straightforward? If he's saying the day you eat of this fruit will be the day that you die. So you're telling me that's not what he really means? Captain?
You said what?
When
Say it
Yahweh
one more
said the
time.
day you eat of this fruit will be the day that you die, will be the day that you die. So you saying that wasn't true, that the Most High said that? He was playing games with him or something?
No, he was absolutely telling the truth. Because what
But they
happened
did
to
not die.
Adam
They
was
lived to be what, 1,000 years old, Adam?
just let me know when you want me to
Go
finish.
ahead, finish, brother. Because you
Thank
lead into your own understanding again. And it says don't do that.
This is why you should stay out of the Bible.
Okay,
Because
go ahead.
the death that is talking about is not literal death. Otherwise, they would have literally died.
And you can
What
show
he
me
was
this in the
talking about
Bible. And you can show me this.
in Genesis, the 3rd chapter. I've been trying to explain it to
All
you.
right, go ahead, brother.
But
I ain't gonna cut you off. Go ahead.
Listening is an art. I keep telling you. I got that. I think I got that from you, right, son?
Yes, sir.
I think I got that. Yeah, I use that shit all the time, man.
Listening is the art, and hating is a disease.
I gotta see if I'm gonna add that one. So in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, this is the death that he gave them. So in Genesis 3, it says, to the serpent, because thou hast done this, cursed art thou above cattle. This is his death. And above every beast of the field, upon thy belly thou shalt go, and thus shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. I will put enmity between thee and her seed, between thy seed and his seed, it shall bruise his head. Unto the woman, this is her death. I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. That's her death. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. What was their life before that? Heaven. What was their life before that? Pleasure. What was their life before that? Actual living. Now imagine getting kicked out and being homeless. It's death because of the condition that you're in. That's the death that is talking about in Genesis, the 3rd chapter. That's the death that we suffer to this day. Because we're disobedient to the Most High, we live a life of hearing about people getting shot, died, drug overdose, alcoholism, AIDS, XYZ, because that's the death that we have all suffered since Adam.
Oh, man. I don't believe you just said that, brother. So because of Adam, we all suffer, you saying, because of Adam. And because of Eve, every black woman, not only black woman, but every female gets on her ministration, gets her flower.
I don't know if the flower came from that. I didn't read nothing about
That's
flowers.
what they say, bro. They say that.
No, the flower. No. Eve is not the reason. Eve is not the reason you get a flower. Your biology is why you get a flower, because
Now
the biology.
you're getting smart, Captain. But there was a time when everybody in the Christians would say, in the Hebrews, but that you would. In matter of fact, some Israelites still teach that to this day, like Bakwash and the rest of them. And let me ask you, Captain.
No, that don't make sense.
Let me ask you, were you born? Damn, how do I say that? Was you born in sin or something? I don't know if that's what Bakwash said.
No, you're not. Nobody's born in sin.
Nobody's born in sin.
No, that's a whoever teaches.
Maybe you're born innocent.
What? Nobody's born in sin.
I don't think I'm using the right word. I forgot what Bakwash said. He said he was. Huh?
He's quoting Romans when it talks about Adam.
Yo, you breaking up, Apostle. He said that he was born a sinner. Yeah, I think he said a sinner.
Yeah, he's talking about Romans. You misunderstanding Romans.
Yeah, nobody's born a sinner. Nobody comes out the womb. Sin is transgression of the law. No baby comes out of the womb transgressing the law. That's a Catholic teaching. Like the Catholic, that's why they say Christ don't have a father and Mary had to be sinless, because they teach that we're born sinners. We're not born sinners.
Okay.
A good scripture. Anybody saying they're a sinner, read for them in John. If you say you're a sinner, you're not a son of God. That's what it says.
But didn't Christ die for your sins?
He didn't die for you to be a sinner, though.
Right, but did he die for your sins, Captain?
Yes.
So if Christ died for man's sin, mankind, meaning man and woman,
That's actual sin.
would you say his dying was in vain? Because man is still dying.
What do you mean?
Because mankind, meaning woman, is sinning right now today. They are still sinning. So was Christ dying in vain?
No, because he died for Israel's sin.
I'm talking to Captain, man.
Okay. Well, I just
what he said is correct, though, because Christ died for Israel, and when Israel repents. So when you're born of God, being born of God means that you've accepted Christ and actually repented.
But so Israel is the biggest sinners on the planet right now, according to the scriptures.
Israel is not according to God, right. According to the law,
right?
Let me finish, man. According to the law, Israel are really the only sinners because we were the only ones given the commandments. But everybody in the world breaks God's laws. So the conversation that we're having now is when Christ died for your sins and you repent, you cannot sin again. And if you say you're a sinner, you're not born of God.
You're born of God.
Who that is begotten of.
Yahweh said, he said that not the Israelites, but the what? If you're not an Israelite, you're what?
I don't know if Yahweh saying
looking for the word Gentile, but I don't know if Christ did.
Yahweh said that the Gentiles are more. I'm just quoting it. I don't know what it is, but he said that they are more righteous than you Israelites right now.
No, he didn't say that.
No, I don't know. I mean, the verse you're talking about.
All right, I'll get it. But anyway, Captain, do you got anything else you want to say? I'll get it when you get off.
No, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I am confused. We talk about the Bible. Somebody said, Saul, you sound confused. Yes, I do. Because I'm dealing with the Bible, brother. What part you don't understand? We all could be confused, man. You know? But anyway, Captain, what time Sunday?
I did say I was gonna talk to this nigga Sunday. I'll let you know Friday. I'll let you know tomorrow.
All right, because I want to make a cover for it, a flyer for it.
You're not gonna talk with Suke, is you? I mean, Coop, whatever that dude.
Only for an hour, Apostle. Only for an hour.
Yeah, because y'all scared of the real
Even he's just gonna come with some stupid stuff, man. The dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, man. What's crazy is everybody been saying I'm scared, yet I'm the only nigga still standing.
That's right. I give you that, Captain.
Since I've been in HOK back in 2013, ain't no nigga that came in during that time or before that time is still there.
Damn right.
And I still whoop thank you.
I blame you for that
everybody ass.
I blame you for making all them niggas run like that.
Me over. Yeah, I can't help it. They scary. All of them.
Damn right. I agree.
Put up the Shakas, the Bashirs,
the Setis,
I remember we was at camp. The Setis, all of it. The Pharaohs, all of them.
You done made all them niggas run, man, and drop they drop they flag, brother. Damn.
Yeah, made them stop believing in what they believe in and shit, man.
Right? So, you know?
Yeah, that's my power.
It's crazy, man.
That's the Most High. Like, all praises to the Most High.
You made them niggas start saying that the sa.neter have not been deciphered and all that.
Not been deciphered and all that shit, man. Black woman ain't God no more.
Word, right? Look at that. You done came through and
I don't hear nobody say the black woman is God.
Right.
Nobody.
Right.
Who out there still pushing the black woman as God?
Nobody. Nope.
Damn. Diabolical.
But yeah, that's I push it in the sense of not the way they do it though. You know me.
That's my You listen, you man first, Sa. You talk all that shit all you want. You about the man first.
No,
period.
That's not true.
Man is in charge.
Nah. Yeah.
Yes, are you in charge? Are you in charge of your woman?
No, I'm not. And see, you making it look like she's my slave when you say it like that, brother.
Nigga, are you the head of your woman?
And see, there it is again. You making it sound like you a
Nigga,
slave.
you said it in Black and Nobel. In Black and Nobel when Polite said, "Are you saying
No,
that
we
your
ain't
woman
said
got to
that.
learn from you?"
No.
And you said, "That's what you said." This is exactly how it went. You said, "Are you saying that the black woman got to learn from you?" And this was your response: "I am saying that I'm the head of my household."
That's what
That's
I
what
said.
you said in Black and Nobel.
And that's what I stand on. That's what I said. I didn't
That's the
say
same thing.
no, it's not, man.
Okay,
It's not
if you the head of your household, who's in your household?
me and my wife.
Is your wife?
Well,
Your wife is in your household. Your kid and your kids is in the household, right?
Sometimes they come over because my
But
children are all grown.
No. Well, hear what I'm saying. No. Whether they grown or not, right? In the house of sa.neter, you're the head of it, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, then. So if I say
get
you're the
last
head of your
word
woman,
sometimes, not all the time.
wait. I'm not talking about if your woman can make a decision. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you're the head of your house. So in your house, you're the head of your wife, you're the head of your kids. That does not mean your kids or your wife can't make a decision that you say, okay, we going with that. You're right, but you are the head, right?
Of course, brother. Yes.
Okay then.
But
The
with
black
that
woman
don't
is God
mean that.
doctrine. The black woman is God doctrine does not say what you just said. The black woman is God. The black woman is God.
Somebody said Captain is doing Saul like he do scriptures. Like you going in on me. No, sir. No, sir. Nope. Nah, man.
But son, you ran from being the head only to admit that you the head.
No,
There ain't nothing wrong with
because
that.
you said it wrong. It's the way you said
I didn't say it wrong.
Yes, you did. You said that I'm head over my woman.
You are the head.
No.
If you're the head of the house, if you're the head of the house and your woman is in your house, you're the head of your woman.
You don't understand the way you first came out and said it. That's when I said no.
You were just scared to stand on it. I had to give you. I said, "Are you in charge of your woman?"
No,
that's the first thing I said.
And I'm saying no. I'm not in charge of her. See, when you say that,
the head of the house is in charge.
Hold on, brother. That's making it look like she's my slave. When you said you in charge of your woman,
if anything happens in your house,
wrong, brother.
If anything happens in your house, who's responsible?
That's different. Now, if that's me,
no. When I'm talking about anything, I ain't talking about physical. I'm just talking about anything that happens in your house. You're responsible, right?
Sometimes, and sometimes she's responsible.
And you know why you're responsible?
Why?
Because you're in charge.
No, Captain, listen. I just said sometimes she's responsible, and sometimes I could be responsible.
She must be in the room till I say hello, and you are the head of your house, and you are in charge. You are in charge, and that's it,
brother. I say this in front of her that I'm the head of my
boss,
household.
brother. That's right.
You're responsible. Man.
That means you're in charge. You're the boss. You the HNIC. You the HNIC, right?
Right.
Yeah.
She comes under your name. You don't go under her name, right?
Right. She's under my name. Right. I agree.
That's right. Right. Because you the head and you the boss and you in charge.
But guess what? Sometime I come under her name. See?
When?
There's nothing. That's what I'm trying. That's what men that be afraid of offending their ladies. Men that be afraid of thinking they're gonna offend their ladies think that by saying I'm in charge is a bad thing.
No, listen, Captain.
When you in charge of your woman in the right way, it's not abuse. But when people hear I'm in charge of my woman, they think it's abuse, which goes to an illogical type of thought.
I said, yes, she comes under my name. But sometimes I come under her name. You don't even get it, bro. You don't even get it. See, that's called balance, brother.
Yeah.
Balance.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, watch this.
Listen, I got balance. Yeah, break it down.
She's under my name when it came to marriage, when you getting that paper. But when I went to go get me a car, I had to use her insurance.
Okay.
And I had to come under her name.
But see what that part right there, so nobody's talking. What you're talking about is the functioning.
Hold up. Any tickets that I get, it goes to her. And she makes sure, You got a ticket. She let me know. No, you got a ticket. You got to pay the ticket because she don't want nothing caught up in her name. So sometime it goes both ways, brother. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But that right
See,
there.
I'm not a Hebrew
is
Israelite, brother. I'm a black man, brother.
You're doing so bad right now, Sa.
Yeah.
What you're talking about now is the functionality of your house.
Right.
I'm not talking about the functionality of your house. I'm just talking about the hierarchy. I'm not talking about the inner workings that she can't make a decision, you can't make a decision. I'm just saying in your house, if we're looking at the hierarchy and there's a write-up of sa.neter's house, the top is you. Right under you is your wife and then your chick. That's all I'm talking about.
Yes,
what you're talking about is her having the position to be able to say, nah, this gonna go in my name. I'm gonna run this, you're gonna run that. That's fine. That's functional. I do that. Like there's bills that I don't take care of. There's things that I don't do. I let my wives do that. Right. So I'm not talking about that. But I'm in charge. I'm the HNIC. You're the HNIC.
And I agree with you too. She take care of all the damn bills. You're right.
Yeah, there you go. Listen, I'd rather her do it. Because you get out of my head, I ain't got to worry about it.
Damn right, you're right. She does all that shit.
Yeah, so
insurance,
that's
life insurance, all that stuff.
Yeah, all that shit is a good thing, man. That's a good thing, beautiful thing. That's how you stay married forever.
Sa is not in charge. See, you got these nuts saying Sa is not in charge of his household. His wife runs him. Keep it real, Captain. You know my wife don't run me. You see, Yeah, you see how every time, whenever you come around, she's humble.
That's right.
Especially when I'm saying something. When I'm telling her something, she humble. She don't raise her voice, none of that. So y'all Negroes, y'all don't know. Captain know.
I agree 100%. That's right.
Unc no, because he been around us. So
yeah. All right, so I'm about to roll now. You need anything else?
I'm glad you're gone because I'm getting ready to kick Apostle ass right now. you can't help him, Cap.
No swear, man. I'll ride with you later.
All right. Peace, brother.
Right.
Hey, Apostle, man, you got to stop this, man.
Stop what, man?
To Captain, and you trying to lead him into.
No, I'm not trying to lead him. I just want to make sure you don't lead him. You don't mislead him. From what I said.
I want to say this.
Else trying to say I said this.
I got Quina in the building. Shout out to you, Quina, man. Shout out to you. I see you trolling, my brother. How come none of these Israelites ran down on GMS when they are representing you? And when you don't know they ain't representing me, yes, the hell are y'all. They are your Hebrew Israelite brothers. They are your brothers.
Last time I talked to
you got 12 tribes. Go ahead, Apostle. Go ahead.
No, I was saying the only time I ever talked to GMS, they went off on me talking about what kind of apostle are you? Like the only apostles are with them. And then they said like Zaquan. Zaquan means elder. What you mean, apostle elder? I said exactly just what it says. Apostle elder. And I said, Thelmayah. That means I'm a pupil, right?
Right.
No, I don't rock with GMS, man.
Let me remind everybody.
Whether they messing with 12-year-olds or not.
All right, let me remind everybody. The title says sa.neter runs down on GMS for believing in the BS, even though they speak the truth of the Bible. See that?
They speak most of the truth.
They speak the truth. When they talk about getting them little girls, they speaking the truth because that's what your Bible says. Your Bible says that. So I goes after them. Let's hear what the Bible. Let's hear what one of the brothers said. War cloud, war. Let's go.
Okay. And what they do, they hold out on you. They make you wait. They know you want sex. When you meet a woman on the street and you say, "Can I have your phone number?" and she gives you her phone number, and y'all talking on the phone, and you courting her. Hey, baby, can I take you to the movies? Hey, baby, can I take you to dinner? You want to go to BBQs tonight? And then she go out on a date with you, and then y'all courting each other, and she know and you know what you want. But the whole thing is, well, I'm not gonna give it to this guy right away. I'm gonna make him wait, right? So when a man, these guys that are raping women, they're just cutting right to the chase. They're not about playing games. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. They're cutting right to the chase, man. You understand what I'm saying? They're cutting right to the chase. They don't believe in playing games because women like to play these games that empowers them. They can hold out on sex on a man. But when a rapist comes and rape him, he's just cutting through all the bullshit and just taking what he wants. Okay? So it's not about, oh my God, he violated my body. Bitch, your body was violated from the time you was 13 years old. That's right. Okay? Your body ain't pure. Your body ain't sacred. It's just the fact that he took your power away from you.
And they promote that. You see what I'm saying? They promote this, brother.
First of all, he ain't supposed to be having the sex with random women. Only his wife. If he ain't married to her, he ain't supposed to be having sex with her.
Well, this is where you're wrong at, Apostle. This is why I said they are speaking the truth, whether we like it or not. I don't like it. But according to your Bible, let me talk, Apostle. According to your Bible, having sex is marriage, brother. So once they have sex with the woman, ask the Zoriac. They said having sex is marriage. So yeah, that is his wife.
That becomes his wife. So that is going to become,
all right,
ma'am, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, hold on, Apostle. After seeing this and hearing them, first it was me and Polite. We go down there. But then I said, I got to go down there by myself. And I went down there. No, matter of fact, I didn't say that. I'm driving. And so I'm on 34th Street. I'm in Macy's. And I said, you know what? Let me go see if these Israelites are down there because that's where they be at on 34th Street. So I said, let me go see if GMS is outside. And sure enough, they outside. Oh, y'all don't want to talk to me? I'm not your brother no more? Oh, shit, hold up. I'm not your brother?
This is your wisdom.
Bro, I'm not your brother, man.
This Bible is the wisdom.
I'm quite sure the Bible tell you, man. They said I'm not their brother. As soon as they see me, they say, yo, you ain't our brother. You should not, yo, brother, don't do that, man.
A fucking Hamite, an African.
Don't do that, bro.
That's being
sa.neter TV in this motherfucker right here.
All right? Being an African.
sa.neter TV in this motherfucker. GMS scared to death, man. Come on, man. Talk to me, family. They only want to talk to me because they know
they got their back turned to you.
Yeah, he turned his back. Listen. Damn.
You ain't wise, you a goddamn fool.
Y'all don't even want to talk to me, man. That's fucked up, man. I come out here and say, there you go, come talk to me, brother. I come out here to seek information from my brothers.
This is a great nation.
Yo, man, that's sad, man. Y'all brothers turning y'all back.
I struck on my infallible is God. This is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nation. We shall hear all these statutes and say,
I don't care. Let the glory people Israelites into a lost country.
Black power, man. Black power. Black power. Y'all scared to talk to me, man. Y'all scared to talk to me. GMS full of shit. Y'all ain't got no real knowledge, man. Y'all niggas ain't got no real knowledge. You look like fucking grimy ass, bum ass niggas. You ain't getting no money. You think money is your enemy. Y'all niggas is whack. Y'all motherfuckers is whack out here. You hate the black woman. You motherfuckers hate black women. Come on, man.
What nation is there so great?
Niggas hate black women. Get some pussy or something. GMS. GMS. I'm not a threat to y'all. Don't get afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I'm not here to hurt y'all, man. Don't be afraid, homie.
This is a damn.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here, man. Go ahead, man. What are you, man? Who are you, man? Y'all raising clowns up here too? Y'all got clowns here? Look at them. Look at this nigga here. Hey yo, y'all gotta wake up, brother. Y'all gotta wake up. Ain't no raping little babies, brother. You can't be talking about raping little kids out here. Y'all niggas is crazy, man.
out here talking about raping little kids.
Preparations of the heart and man.
Y'all niggas don't follow. Y'all motherfuckers don't follow that Bible. You better not come over here, Bobby. I'm gonna let you know that. You don't know who the fuck I am. You can front over there if you want to. I don't care about your mean looking faces, nigga. That don't mean nothing to me. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck GMS. Y'all niggas hate black people. Y'all niggas hate black people. Y'all niggas hate black people, man. Fuck y'all niggas. Niggas, you're starving, nigga. What's up, my man? What's up? Oh, okay. Y'all niggas are starving.
Hey, yo, somebody ran up on me from behind, right? And I thought he was trying to do something. I said, yo, what's up? I didn't know who the fuck he was, but he was coming to say, yo, what up, sa.neter? Because he see me on the joint, right? I'm
You're starving, nigga. What's up, my man? What's up? Oh, okay. Y'all niggas are starving. Y'all niggas ain't getting no money. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck you hoe ass niggas. Fuck GMS. Fuck GMS. And I'm here by myself, nigga. Fuck y'all hoes. Fuck you bitches.
Now that's what ISUPK supposed to be doing. IUIC.
Nah, they ain't gotta act like that.
They ain't gotta act like that. But I'm saying run their ass off the corner. Put our Bible down. Did you see the Black Panther movie?
Yeah.
All right. What did they do when they seen damn. What was Marlena Karenga crew name again? Marlena Karenga, y'all. What was his group name? Come on, y'all. This is the smartest audience I got. Marlena Karenga. All right. Remember when they was acting like they were revolutionaries and they tried to link up with the Black Panthers, and the Black Panthers had guns, but they had guns
loaded.
Right, they had guns too, and they guns loaded. And what did the Black Panthers do? The sister said, "Yeah, I seen them, and their guns wasn't loaded." He said, "What? Their guns wasn't loaded." They made a U-turn and drove back and told him, "Yo, drop your name or something." What they say?
Yeah, they told him drop the name Black Panther.
Yeah, they said drop the name. And then sister said, "Tell him you'll do it. Tell him you'll do it," because he had him in the yoke. He said, "Tell him you'll do it." Yeah, drop that name. So that's what y'all supposed to do. If they going against your God and they not talking the right thing, y'all supposed to tell them, "Yo, put that book down, man.
Yeah.
Put that book down, man."
Let God judge them niggas. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let God judge them. Believe me, God can do better judging them than I can.
Okay. Yo, shout out to my man Khalid Omani, man. Beautiful presentation. You got the Hebrews up here going crazy. Apostle was one of them.
Weak garbage.
No, that wasn't weak. I bet you none of y'all could challenge it.
Shit.
I bet you can't challenge it.
He ran. He didn't want to do nothing. He ain't want to do nothing.
You know why? Because you're not going to challenge his information. You're going to be dealing with ad homs.
I'm going to deal with his information straight from the Bible. Even with his word, the word Yahweh. I'm going to start with that. But that ain't nothing but Satan.
What, the word Yahweh? You said Yahweh
ain't nothing but Satan. That's all he is.
Who?
Yahweh.
Yahweh is Satan, you said?
Yahweh is Satan.
Wow, man. You should have said that while Zoriak was there.
That's one of his names.
You should have said that when Zoriak was here.
Why?
Because I think he had
I said Yahweh.
Yeah, Yahweh.
Yahweh. Satan. You can get a big Strongs, not the small Strongs, but get the big Strongs. They got the full length detail. Look up the word Yahweh and follow it down, and it'll tell you Satan. Or you look up Satan and you go all the way down, you'll see the word Yahweh.
Okay. Yo, man, I don't subscribe to Yahweh. Go for it. See?
Yeah.
That's my man Khalil telling you, letting you know.
All these people should have been using that name. They don't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're saying. Because if they did, they wouldn't use that word.
Hey, shout out to you, my brother Aboriginal Power.
That's a playoff on the
You
word.
already know. Feathers up, always. Feathers up now. Feathers up right now. Yeah. Hey, yo, I told Morpheus what you said, and we just started laughing.
But what?
Morpheus said, man, he will bury you, and he don't want to be the one to make you have a heart.
Not coming on saying what he was saying. But every time I've ever talked to Morpheus, when he came up in there that day, talking about Hebrew, it ain't nothing. If you can read Arabic, you can read Hebrew. He ran away from that channel.
I'm gonna tell you something, Apostle.
As soon as you told him what I put up,
Apostle,
man, he ran.
He
got to talking about that Summa book about the flood.
Apostle, you're out of your weight class when you're talking about.
Only thing Morpheus can do is talk Arabic. That's all. That's all he knows is Arabic. He got no knowledge of this book. Not at all. Or he said that dumb shit he said.
Apostle, listen up, man. You are out of your weight class when it comes to Morpheus.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm twice as old as Morpheus, man. It means I know twice much more. I know twice.
Read what my brother, read what one of my teachers put up. Read that. That's one of my teachers there, brother. Oh, shit. You done made Morpheus pop up, man. God damn, Apostle. You done did it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he's here.
Read what one of my teachers said, brother. Read it.
I see that bullshit. That's why it's in there. Because
it was in any mainstream biblical encyclopedia or dictionary.
That's right.
You won't find that name.
That's right. But you know where you'll find it? You will find it in the Paleo description. The Paleo Phoenician Hebrew. The Abaya. That's where you'll find it. In the true Hebrew. Fool.
Hey, yo, yeah, you already know Aboriginal Power. I'm on board now. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing some research on my history, and I'm not saying all of you brothers are right, because I did a DNA test, and I got Native American in my blood, so that's on my test. I'm not scared to do the test, so that's why I'm rolling with it. And then my uncle telling me who I am, my uncle and my cousins. So I listened to them before I listened to anybody else, and once they said that's who my grandfather was, brother. Full-blooded. He was full-blooded. I'm rolling with my grandpa.
Facts. I told you that my great-grandmother was full-blooded.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what, Apostle? I'm going to keep it rebuck. I didn't believe you. But now I believe you because my uncle told me who my grandfather was. And I was like, damn, that is a possibility. And guess where they buried them? Right there where they all at in Long Island.
Right.
They buried them right back there.
Right.
Took them home. You know? So, hey, let me get Morpheus in the building, man. Morpheus,
come up here.
What's up, brother?
Yeah. I heard the brother mention my name, so I figure I'll jump in real quick.
Hey, hold up. Apostle. We're not going to do this talking over each other. I will let you talk, but you got to let him talk, brother. And then I will let you respond. And I will tell him the same thing. You got to let Apostle talk. Go ahead, Morpheus.
Yeah, I can't have a conversation with Apostle. He's too emotional and he crashes out too much, right? I mean, if it was possible to have a intellectual conversation with anybody, I would, but I can't. Brother,
point. Go ahead.
He's like the king of crash outs, yo. He crashes out. He just crashes out too much, and you can't really have a fruitful conversation with somebody who crashes out so much. I can't do it. I can't do it. You know what I mean? So it's not that definitely not that I'm afraid. I just like I'm not wasting my time, bro, with crash outs. It's like it's no benefit to the people listening, and there's no benefit at all to move the for a higher conversation because he's too emotional. He's just like, bro, you're too emotional for me, man. I can't do it.
Nah, but I'm keep him in check. He's ready now to talk to you. Not just a conversation.
No, he's not. All I got to do is look. All we have to do is look at the history. He's every time he's on, he always crashes out. I mean, every single time for the past how many years? You know what I mean? It just happens. It's just him. He crashes out. That's what he do. You know? So nah, man, I'm not doing it. But anyway, what's up? What's up?
Can you clear it up, man? Because he think that you didn't know that word from the Greek. He think you don't know that.
I know. He apparently he don't know. You know, that's what's funny about it. It's like he don't know, and it's like wow. You know, because I asked the question, what I did the other day, I said, when dealing with logos, I'm asking, did he know where logos come from? Because he brought up logos, and I said, I agree with him. Logos, but what he didn't tell the people is that logos is a creation from Herodotus.
Yep.
Herodotus was the first person to use logos in the idea and concept of a divine being come into human form is a Greek philosophy concept. It's not even a Hebrew concept. So your first problem is, right, and let me ask him real quick, is the text that you're reading, John 1:1, is it in Greek or is it in Aramaic or is it in Hebrew?
Uh-oh. You can speak, Apostle. Let him finish it, Morpheus.
Number one, my problem wasn't with the word logos, because I used the word logos.
That's not what I asked you.
Now you got to control your emotions.
That you're answering something that I'm not asking.
Shut your mouth.
Let him go. Let him go, Morpheus. Let him go. And then,
that's what I'm saying. It's like we can't stay on the subject. I asked him a simple question.
Just let him go. Let's see where he goes, Morpheus. Come back.
Who's acting like the bitch?
All right, come on, Apostle. Come on, Apostle.
Who's acting like the bitch? I said one word, and he done started interrupting, because that's his nature.
All right, come on, Apostle. Go in now. Go ahead.
What causes me to interrupt?
Apostle, answer the question now.
Answer the question. But it was a lot said about me and my emotional.
Apostle, answer the question now, brother.
Brother, I'm going to answer the question, but can I answer it?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. His whole statement, I'm answering. Everything he said, I don't understand. I didn't have a problem with the word. The problem is, do you know what the word means? You see, yes is Greek. The whole Bible, New Testament was written in Greek and Latin and Aramaic. But it was written in Greek first. But reason why I'm using it, because it's in the Bible. John 1:1 is the scripture that Sa went to. When I'm not going to use it, I'm going to run from it because it's written in Greek. No, I'm going to explain what it means when it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. It originally reads, in the beginning was Logos, and it was with Theo, Theos, and it was Theon.
Time, Apostle. So why, when you read that, you don't read it in the original and say, in the beginning was Logos, like you do in Hebrew? Whenever you hear God, you say Yahweh. You correct it. You say Yahweh. But now, when it's in Greek, the whole New Testament is in Greek. So are you really serving a Greek God, brother?
No.
Sa.neter, is that not what I said? Hold on, stop.
This
Hold
is
up.
the point.
Stop.
Morpheus was not interrupted.
All right, hold on, Apostle.
Interrupted.
Because you didn't hear the question. You didn't hear his question.
Do you notice?
Interrupted.
You going on a long diatribe. I didn't ask you all. You're going, Sa.neter.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is he not going on a long diatribe? And I just asked him a simple question. That's what I'm talking about. I asked him a simple question. I didn't go on a long diatribe. I just asked you one question. I didn't explain nothing. I just asked you a simple question.
Talking about how you not going to talk.
You see that? He's doing it again.
See that? Apostle, why you can't just answer a question that he asked you? That's all he asked you, brother.
Brother, you know why?
Why?
Because I got more to say. Just like he had more to say.
Yeah, but listen, if you answer the question first, then you could go on and keep on explaining it, but answer the question at least.
I answered the question first. I went to the word.
Did he answer the question?
No, he's not answering the question.
Explain nothing.
That's what he always does.
You interrupted.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just like this bitch right now.
Look at it.
Just like he's interrupting.
He's at a 7.
And everybody can see it.
Look, he's at a 7 right now.
Yeah, let him go, Mark. Let him go, Mark.
Let me answer the question. But it's not going to be one word.
Yeah, Apostle.
I'm going to answer all of what he said.
Go ahead.
Since he want to say I'm too emotional, nigga, you emotional.
Answer the question, Apostle. Already.
Once again, I'm going to answer the question, sir. Shut the hell up.
Yes, sir.
And don't interrupt me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All you're going to do is piss me off.
Go ahead, bro.
You're trying to handle me. So stop it. The word logos comes from the word logic and theology. It deals with the mind of the Most High. That's why the word is being used. The word is logos. Logos is God's mind, his thoughts, and his understanding. That's what Christ took on. He took on the mind of his Father, his Father's ways, his Father's perceptions. It comes from the word theology within itself, is in the word theology.
Is he answering the question, Morpheus?
No, that's why I'm
all right, hold on, Apostle. Let him answer the question again, because I think you're not answering it for him. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, right? I asked him a simple question, and he's going on a diatribe about something that I didn't ask him. This is why I can't get in conversations with this guy, yo. I asked a simple question. Let me reiterate my question, right? So I asked him, was the text that we're reading, or he's reading, meaning the book of John, was it Hebrew? Was it Greek?
Right.
Or was it Aramaic? That's what I asked him. Right? It's a simple answer.
And what did I answer? I answered, yes, it is Greek.
I answered, yes, it is Greek.
Then I went on.
Yeah, but I can't go further. I can't go
with the word, man.
I didn't ask you to explain it.
All right, Morpheus.
You asked me to explain.
Can you relax for a minute? Morpheus, he did answer the question when he first said it.
But I didn't ask him to explain it. I didn't ask that. Yo, I gotta go, yo, because this guy's crashing out, yo.
Calm down, Apostle, please, brother.
He needs
you gotta calm down.
And when you stop trying to control me, you won't have to worry about me becoming. You won't have to worry about saying to me, "Calm down." Stop trying to handle me.
Okay, so look, here we go.
Stop trying to handle me. I don't need you to specify to me what I'm gonna say. I say what the hell I want to say.
All right, Apostle. Go ahead, Morpheus.
Yeah. So anyway, let me move forward past him, right? I asked him, so if he identified and he said, yes, it's Greek. Thank you. So now I can move to my second point. The second point was, right, so if the text is Greek and he admits that logos, meaning the concept of logos, is also Greek. So then the concept of all this theology in the mind of God and so and so is all Greek philosophy. It's Greek. He's literally admitting to you that the concept of the God being a word and a word coming in is coming from Greek philosophy.
God damn, you can't get out of that. And I agree with you.
What is it to get out of?
Listen, so that I'm asking.
The time that it was written.
Hold on, Apostle. He's asking the question.
Let me continue. So then we understand, A, the text is written in Greek, not just Greek, but Koine Greek, right? Which is high level educated Greek. The authors of this stuff are high intelligent Greek writers. Now watch this now. If the author is supposed to be John, who is supposed to be a Hebrew or Israelite, then he would have written it in Aramaic. He would not have written it in Greek. Why? Because they were uneducated in Greek. They were uneducated in Koine Greek. The book of Acts. The book of Acts tells you they were illiterate. They could not read and write. They were fishermen, right? And they were in first century Palestine. If you look at the literacy rate, right, of Palestine in the first century, it was only about 3% of people who could read or write. They couldn't read or write. So we know that they're not writing it in Koine Greek. Koine Greek is almost like Shakespearean English or Harvard. It's very high educated. So we know that the disciples are not writing this stuff. One, they didn't know Greek like that, right? They didn't know. They were Aramaic speakers. So this text, if John would have wrote it, he would have wrote it in Aramaic, not Greek. So it tells you that the authors of this stuff are Greek philosophers. You have Logos, which comes from Herodotus, which is a Greek philosopher. Reading it in a text that's written in Koine Greek. So your whole Hebrew shit gets thrown out the window because you're not even using Hebrew thought. You're using Greek thought. You're not getting around that. So all this stuff talking about, well, it's theology, minds of God and theology. Yeah, in Greek philosophy.
Apostle, I told you.
Okay.
You're not looking in your rear view mirror.
Brother.
You're not putting on your light, man. You're out of your lane. You can't just, hold on. You can't just turn into someone's lane without even putting on your lights. Morpheus don't see you coming. You're getting ran over by a goddamn 18-wheeler right now.
That was dumb shit.
No, it was real. That was real.
Hold on. Let me attack it. First of all,
let him go, Morpheus. Let him go.
Greek in that day was the lingua franca. Everybody spoke Greek. Just like everybody speaks English. English today is the lingua franca. Besides, if you don't know no better, you can shake your head. You're only showing your ignorance. You showing how ignorant you are. Okay? That Morpheus can sit there and say that bullshit. The individual letters that were written first, that these letters became copies from, the Bible as a whole the New Testament was written in Greek. But John didn't write it in Greek. After they found the manuscript, they copied it.
From Greek, right?
They copied it from Aramaic and put it in Greek. When they put the books together, the first book, hold on, because I'm tired of you simple ass niggas that don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Bring it out, Apostle. Bring it out then.
I don't know. Bring it out. I'm going to shut his ass up.
Oh, shit. Bring it out, Apostle. That's all you got to do is bring it out.
The first scroll of the Bible, New Testament, is written in this book. You see what it is? Do you see what it is?
Yeah, we see it.
The full collection of the Codex Sinaiticus. This is the Bible that the boy was talking about, had that debate with Huff, talking about the Sinai Bible. The Sinai Bible. This is it.
What any of that got to do with what he just
said? The New Testament was copied and written in this book first. The manuscripts.
So you saying it wasn't written in Greek first?
This is Greek.
Okay, there you go. Well, that's what you proving.
The letter wasn't
you
Greek.
are proving his point right now.
If you listen, Dodo, and stop being a dumbass and just support Morpheus because he's Morpheus, you sound as ignorant as he do. Matthew did not write in Greek. Paul wrote in Greek. John wrote in Aramaic. But when they copied the New Testament, they copied the work in Greek and put it together. Not just the book of John, all the rest of the books, all 27 books are in this book. The first Bible of the New Testament.
Was the first Bible of the New Testament in Greek?
It was in Greek. But the original letters wasn't. It's just that when they put it in the Bible form, this is it. This was written in the year 162. 162. It was written. Along with the Codex Vaticanus and the Codex Apoxia, something like that. There's 3 books. It's where they formed the New Testament from. So it doesn't matter. When I read
how does that
in English.
How does that disprove what Morpheus was saying? How?
Morpheus is saying simply because it was written in Greek, I can't understand it. Well, I don't know Greek that well.
That's not what he's saying. He ain't saying that you don't understand it.
I don't need to know Greek. Why? Because the Bible is written in English.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Bible is written in English. Shut up, Morpheus. I'm talking. I did not interrupt you. And you went on for a long time. So shut your mouth because you're dumb and you don't know what you're talking about. And what I'm doing is busting your head. Because the Bible is written in English, I can read it. But because I'm a Hebrew, I can decipher the Old Testament.
All right, Apostle.
New Testament. Don't interrupt me, man.
Apostle, hold on. Being that it is written in English, is it any? There
you go. You did not question him.
Go ahead.
You did not cut him off.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Cut me off.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm able to translate it, even the New Testament, in Hebrew, and understand it in Hebrew. And the guy that said he first used, what word in English can you accredit it to anybody? English is a language just like Greek. You can't credit Greek to one individual. Talking about this individual is the one that invented logos. That's a damn lie. Ain't no one individual is responsible for one word in Greek any more than one individual is responsible for one word in English. You's a damn fool. That's
Can I speak, bro? Can I speak?
You's a damn fool for
Hey,
even
Sal, can I speak?
All right, Apostle, let him go back now because
No. He can go
Sal,
back when I'm done.
Sal, do me a
I
favor.
wait for him to be
Sa.neter,
done. And
come on, Apostle, man. You can't dominate the conversation, brother.
brother, I'm
Sal,
not dominating shit.
Because you scared. Let him go, man.
You are
hey, Sal,
supporting him. You are
can you,
backing him. You are justifying him.
I'm backing you, Apostle. I'm backing you.
And you sound as ignorant
hey,
as
Sal,
you do.
All right. Let him go. Go ahead, Morpheus.
can you do something for the listening audience? Forget about him or me right now. Can you do something for the listening audience?
I don't want to type up nothing, man.
Now, I want you to show logos, right? I want you to just the logos. He said nobody created logos. I want to show logos in the origin of logos.
It's
So,
a
other
word.
words, you can stop. We
It's
can,
a
the people,
goddamn word.
we can look up right now.
That's bullshit.
And what we say, show us up
Pseudoscience.
or
That's all
shut
you're
up. Am I
doing.
correct?
All you're doing is pseudo.
Can we say,
What
do
you
we
doing is
always
pseudo.
say, do we
Ain't no
always,
one man responsible for
do
one word in a language.
Do we
So there
always say
you go.
source up or shut up? Do we say that? Or we gonna
Yeah.
stand by that?
Yeah.
But when you source
Okay.
up, make
Can you
sure
please?
it's
Why are
not.
you still talking? Why are you? See, you
Apostle,
crashing.
go to the word logos. Apostle, go to logos.
I'm not going to logos. He go to it.
I
That's his
know
shit.
you're not.
Oh, man.
That's
You
his shit.
scared, man.
That's his shit.
So
Or you look
let's
it
look
up.
at. Watch this. So let's look at what we have discovered. We discovered A, and he admits that it's in Greek. Did he not just admit that?
Yes, he did.
He also
There's no reason not
admitted.
to admit it.
Why are you talking? Why are you talking
Let him
while I'm
go.
talking?
There's no reason not to admit it.
Apostle,
Right,
you got to
right.
let him go now without talking.
Yeah, Apostle is actually helping my argument, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
He's so stupid he don't realize that he's helping my argument, right? A, he admits that it's in Greek. He admits logos is also Greek philosophy. And the creator of that's why I wanted you to pull it up. Everybody would see that it comes from Herodotus, who is the originator of the concept of logos, of a deity or God becoming into human flesh. It comes out of Greek philosophy. So all that you're talking, anybody in the chat, you can at home pull it up and see which one of us between him or me are lying to you. Just pull it up. Just pull it up and look for your own eyes, right? Look for your own eyes. You can listen to him. You can even listen to me, or you can look it up for your own eyes.
See, I don't know how to blow it up. I don't know how to blow this up, man.
Okay,
I
just read it then.
But I can't blow it up. It says
Okay,
the term logos originate from ancient Greek, meaning word, speech, or reason. It evolved from the mathematical term of radiate.
Any goddamn thing I said, the thoughts and the mind of God.
Could you stop?
The same damn thing I said.
Concept. All right. So,
do you see the guy's name?
Philosophers, Herodotus, like you said.
You.
What does it say about Herodotus?
Apostle, man. God.
What does it say about Herodotus?
Apostle, you gotta chill, bro.
Hey, Morpheus, you're gonna be responsible if this man have a heart attack, brother.
I want to know what
you got this dude going crazy.
Fuck it, I'll look at it myself.
I don't want you, Apostle. I don't want you to have a heart attack. Relax, please.
You ain't gotta worry about me having no heart attack, man.
Stop. So just stop.
Google
take a breath.
Not reputable.
Apostle,
Google is not a reputable science. It's pseudo.
So you saying that what we just saw, you saying that's not real?
Most of what it said is true. It's Greek
Smoke?
philosophy.
Oh man, you crashing out now. You really crashing out
What
about
it said was reasoning, thought, mind, and it's talking about the mind, the reasoning, and the thoughts of God. That's what logos mean. It comes from the word theology. The word logic is in it. The word logos is logic.
All right, calm down, Apostle. Go ahead, Morpheus.
Did you notice the first part in what you read, and it tells you that it's Greek philosophy? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And it also said that Herodotus was the creator and
No,
of
it did
the
not say that.
You did say that, Apostle.
It did not say he
If
was
you
the
would have
creator.
been quiet, you would have heard me say it. It did say that.
How can anybody be the creator of a word?
Look it up, man.
Yeah, I don't have, you look it up other than Google.
Anyway, we just saw this.
What does the word hold on. Where does the word logos come from? Listen.
The word logos comes from ancient Greek. It originally meant word, speech, discourse, and later developed a profound philosophical meaning of reason, logic, or a universal divine principle or order.
Okay.
What I said. Everything
keep going. Right, no, I'm not, Scott, excuse me. We don't agree.
Is what I said. Nobody invented the word, man.
Apostle, not talking about what it means. We understand about logic and reason. We're not talking about that. We're asking its origin. The question is the origin of logos and where does it come from?
It comes from
and
the
we
Greek
clearly see, as you read, sir, that is Greek. Oh my God, this dude, bro.
No, it's you, brother. It's you. Because
No,
you're trying to make more out of it than what it is.
Word, reason, or discourse is first prominent in the writings of Heraclitus, circa 535 circa 475 BC. Although Herodotus, circa 484, circa 425 BC, did use the term in his historical work.
He used it. He didn't create it.
Okay.
He used it. Because the word already exists. That's all.
Apostle.
Stop lying to these people, man.
Calm down, Apostle.
Stop
You gotta calm down,
Apostle.
People.
Apostle, I'm looking at you, man. The blood pressure.
Stop. Put a bomb. Because Morpheus
Apostle, stop.
And you don't want to admit it. But I just slapped that nigga's head back.
All right. I can't do this, bro. This guy.
You can't do it.
I can't. I'm already stepping down, just having a conversation with this guy.
Don't come up here with that bullshit, because I'm going to slap your head.
Yeah. Right, Apostle, you're right.
That's
right,
the
Apostle, you're 100% right.
I told you.
Right,
Just hearing you talk.
I understand.
I know you ain't got nothing. The day you was talking about
I
the
understand.
flood, you ain't had shit.
I got you.
You ain't got nothing.
Right.
Hey, Morpheus, let me bring this up to him. Let me see if he break this down, Morpheus. Because
why you on Morpheus' side? Why you
I'm not on nobody's side, man.
No, nigga, you're
lying. I would like for you to read this and tell me what it means. Tell me what this means, Apostle.
Tell him to break it down.
All right. You don't want to do it? Let me do it. Exodus 22, verse 29. Can you read that and tell me what does it mean?
Go ahead, Morpheus.
Be quiet.
Exodus chapter 22, verse 29, KJ.
No. Let Morpheus do it.
First of thy ripe fruits and of thy liquors, the firstborn of thy sons shalt thou give unto me. This verse commands the Israelites to promptly dedicate their very best first harvest offerings and the firstborn of their sons to God. The command regarding the firstborn son is generally understood within the context of the subsequent verses and other biblical passages, which explain that the firstborn male child was to be redeemed by an offering, like a sacrifice or money, instead of being sacrificed as the animals were.
Damn.
This highlights that the firstborn belongs to God.
Damn. Break that down.
I'm going to break it down. Chill out.
What
Can
is-
you
what
not
is
talk?
it?
Can you, Apostle, can you not talk? Please. Please.
I was talking.
So, oh my God.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. What is this talking about? In order to understand this, right, you have to look up, and I asked you to look up the Hebrew text in the word Herem. Herem. Herem.
Yes.
What is Herem? What is Herem?
Hedom is I'm gonna get to you right now. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna look it up. In the Hebrew text.
Yep. Herem. Herem.
Damn, I just seen it.
So we stay out of the 30s. We'll have some clouds to kind of insulate us, but also a couple scattered showers. It's colder than it was yesterday.
Hedom. The term Hedom often translate as band. Ban, B-A-N.
No, keep going. No, no, you got to keep going.
Devoted to destruction, refer to something given over to God.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Or annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
With annihilation in several biblical texts. This concept functions as formal or ritual devoted that can indeed amount to human sacrifice. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Hold on, wait. Did you just say sacrifice?
Human sacrifice.
Son. Right. So you just said human sacrifice, right?
Yep.
So are we to understand from what we're reading in the Old Testament that there are people who are being sacrificed?
Yes, indeed. The firstborn.
Okay, watch this now. Now go down to Ezekiel, right? Go to the Ezekiel, which is going to explain this.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the Ezekiel. Oh man. Damn.
Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about this though, huh? Okay. Watch this. So Ezekiel comes about 1,000 years after Moses. Watch what Ezekiel said.
Hold up, I gotta find it, man. I thought I had it already, but I don't. Ezekiel.
Where Apostle go?
Apostle is here.
Okay. What up, Apostle?
What's up, man?
You don't sound confident right now.
I'm just waiting on all these goddamn lines to get done.
Yo, what's all that? Who's that, man? No.
Somebody watching the movie.
Why you getting mad, messing up the stream now and shit?
Can you put? Did you find Ezekiel? I think it's Ezekiel 20. I think.
No, I didn't get it. But hold on. Let me get it this way. Let me get it this way.
It's very important. It's very important. That goes along with this. What we just read.
Ezekiel.
I'll pull it up.
All right. Can you read Ezekiel 20, 25, verse 26?
Ezekiel?
Can you read Ezekiel 20, verse 25 and 26?
Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 25 and 26, KJV, read, 25. Wherefore I gave them also statutes that were not good, and judgments whereby they should not live. 26. And I polluted them in their own gifts, in that they caused to pass through the fire all that openeth the womb, that I might make them desolate, to the end that they might know that I am the Lord. Meaning and interpretation. These verses are part of a chapter where God is recounting Israel's history of rebellion and idolatry from the time of their exodus from Egypt through the wilderness generation. The meaning is complex and has a few key interpretations. 1. The statutes that were not good. This phrase in verse 25 does not mean God gave genuinely wicked laws, but rather laws that served as a punishment or consequence for their disobedience. The phrase is best understood as a reference to judicial surrender. God gave them up or let them go to the consequences of their own desires and the practices of the surrounding pagan nations. This is a divine judgment where God allows people to follow their own wicked inclinations, which naturally lead to destruction, unlike God's original life-giving laws. See Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 11. The practice of idolatry.
We on Ezekiel 20:25. We on 25.
Right. Okay.
So, what does Ezekiel 20:25 say?
It says, "Wherefore I gave them also statutes that were not good, and judgment."
Stop. Statutes are laws and commandments, correct?
Yes.
So it just said, Yahweh say, I gave them statutes, meaning laws and commandments, that were not good. Right?
In judgment whereby live.
Stop. So then he gave them things that he knew they couldn't live by. Right? Watch this.
Be quiet,
So
Apostle. Let me first break it down.
What that?
Stop. Watch this now. So let's analyze what we just read. Before we keep going, I'm going to do it step by step. So Yahweh gave laws and commandments, statutes that he knew was not good. Does it say that? Yes or no?
Yes, it says that.
And then he said he also gave them ordinances that they could not live by. Yes or no?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Cool.
Apostle,
Now,
I need you to be quiet. I'm going to let you speak, brother.
Share
And
my
I want to put you in the back, man. Go ahead,
put him in about 4 minutes so we can read this, please.
All right, go ahead.
Cool. So these laws and statutes and commandments that he knew was not good, he gave to the people.
Right.
Correct? Right. He gave them also ordinances that he knew they couldn't live by. Correct?
Yep.
Keep going. Now keep reading.
Damn, I just cut it off, man.
This is important.
And polluted them in their own gifts.
Whoa. He did what?
He polluted them in their own gifts.
So their own gifts, in their offerings, he polluted them with it, right?
Right. He polluted them in their own gifts in that they caused to pass through the fire.
Stop. And what he's talking about is the firstborn, the offerings passed through the fire. He defiled and polluted them with it. Why did he do it? Keep going. Why did he do it?
Polluted them in all of the fire, all that openeth the womb that I might make them, all right, to the end that they might know that I am the Lord.
So one, I don't know what translation that you're reading, right? But I'm on a no, that's the worst. Never read the King James version. You should always go to like the NRSV, which is a more modern day and better translation. But anyway, what it says that I did this so that I might put fear in them, so that I may horrify them. That's what I'm reading right now in the NRSV. I did this so that I might horrify them, so that they would know I am the Lord. Right?
Right.
So everything we just read, let's go over it real quick. So Yahweh gave some laws and statutes and commandments that he knew was not good.
Right.
He also gave them ordinances that he knew they couldn't live by. Right. So he knew that they would fail. Right.
Cool. Yahweh set them up.
Right. He set them up. Right. And he polluted and defiled them with their gifts. Right, of the firstborn. We talking about, remember, we just read about giving me your firstborn, and we looked at what Hedom is, and Hedom is what? Human sacrifice. We just read that. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
So Yahweh is requiring the firstborn as Hedom, a human sacrifice.
But see, you know what? Let me tell you this. When Tazoriak was on, Tazoriak didn't know where I was going. That's why I asked Tazoriak, does God sacrifice children? I asked him and he was like, no. You know?
Can I
That's
please
why I
explain?
said.
I will
That's
let
why
you explain, Apostle, as soon as he finishes.
Well, I mean, come on, this has been going on for a long time.
All right, let him finish.
You always cut me off.
Apostle, I
That's
promise.
Going on.
Oh,
I will let
man. Have some
Yeah.
discipline, brother. I will
Apostle.
let you get on.
He can't compose himself.
Right. So now, right, we will let you go, Apostle, after we finish. Okay. So now we looked up Hedom, the Hebrew term Hedom, which is those devoted to destruction. Right.
Oh,
The
man,
scriptures
you
speak
just
about.
complain,
Oh,
man.
no.
Y'all be pulling up the
Yo,
time.
Suntan, you got to tell the brother to calm down, man.
I don't know.
Why are you just letting him go? You didn't let me go.
I will. Listen to me. Listen to me. I know this is certain, Apostle. I will let you go, Apostle. All right, I hear you. I hear you, Apostle. I will let you go. Go ahead, finish, Marcus.
Right. So we're addressing what we read in Exodus about the firstborn, right? The firstborn, giving up the firstborn. And it also spoke about the firstborn of your ox, the firstborn of your sheep, the firstborn of everything, and your sons, right? The firstborn. And then the Hebrew phrase is Hedom. That's why I said that. So when we looked it up, we understand what Hedom is. And Hedom is what? Human sacrifice. We just read that.
Just read it.
So what's
We just read that. We all sat here and read it, right? Now, when we went to Ezekiel 20 is explaining when it's saying those laws, which is like what? Your firstborn, giving them to me, they weren't good. Yahweh say they wasn't good. The statutes I gave them were not good. So, and he knew they weren't good. And it says that the ordinance also I gave you, you couldn't live by. So he knew that he gave you some shit that you couldn't live by. He gave them laws and statutes and commandments that he knew was not good. That's what the text is saying. I'm not making this up. I'm not adding to it. Am I, sir?
No, you're not.
That's exactly what we just read, right? And then he also said, but the offspring, the firstborn from the womb, these is part of the stuff that wasn't good. But he says why he did it. He said he did it so that he would bring horrify them, so that they will know I am the Lord. This is why he did it. Is that not what the text is saying?
Yep, yes it is.
Yeah.
Pastor about the bus.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what the text says. That's what the Hebrew says.
Yeah,
when
man,
we looking at the word, oh my God.
The
That's
first thing
the
he says is bond, which means family.
okay, I can't.
All right, let's let Apostle go before he have a heart attack, man.
Right.
Go ahead, Apostle.
The Hebrew text Herm is translated as the band. The band is the family, the house, the home. Then it goes on and talks about that. Now, share my screen so I can fix this lie up.
Why can't it just be an interpretation?
Share my screen.
Dang, he demanded.
Shut up, man.
You shut up.
Let Apostle talk, y'all. Let him go.
Can you make, Si, you got to make that bigger, man.
I can't. Pause, man. I can't.
We can see
Morpheus said the reason why God did this, and I'm going to show you the reason why he did it. In verse 24. Because they had not executed my judgment, but had despised my statutes and had polluted my Sabbaths. And their eyes were after their fathers' idols. Wherefore, so Morpheus lied about the reason why God did it. He's telling you why he did it. Because they had not executed his judgments and they despised his statutes, and they polluted his Sabbaths. That's why he gave them also statutes that were not good. First, he gave them statutes that were righteous, but they refused them. He gave them promises. He gave them Sabbaths, but they rejected them. That's why. It just has nothing to do with Exodus. I dedicated my firstborn son to the Lord.
You sacrificed your firstborn?
I dedicated, and this is because I just got interrupted again. My firstborn. When you dedicate your firstborn, it don't mean you kill him. Damn fools. It don't mean that.
It does mean that. It says,
delight. God does not delight in human sacrifice. He's never asked anybody. Even what he did with Abraham, he provided a lamb. So stop lying.
So, I think you need to read. I think you need to read Heron again. I think you need to read Heron again.
Put Morpheus in the back.
I think you need to read Heron again.
Put Morpheus in the back.
All right, hey Marcus, let him go. Let him go, Marcus.
Put him in the back.
All right, let me put Marcus in the back. Go ahead, Marcus.
I want to see him in the back.
He ain't got to go in no damn.
Marcus, you can go in the back too.
Yeah, right. Bubble
You can. All of y'all.
Man, go ahead.
Because you can't set a goddamn example. You can't talk about me and then do the same goddamn thing. Your sorry ass selves. You ought to be able to see, set an example if you're going to talk about me.
Ain't nobody talking about
to talk about me and act like me is a
Apostle,
damn.
just go on with the information, man. Come
I
on.
want the nigga to shut
Don't
up.
take long, man. Just go.
Shut him up, Si.
Man, ain't nobody talking but you.
Si, one more time. If that nigga open his mouth, put him in the back.
Shut the hell up, man.
You know what? Fuck this show. Fuck everybody on it.
Yeah,
I just showed. I just proved. But you niggas, you can't treat me right, so fuck you.
All right.
And I mean,
you sure ain't no religious man.
Yeah, my religion ain't got nothing to do with my words.
Dude, you ain't no man of God.
Yo, let him talk, Elder Suntan. Suntan, let him go. Let him go.
You ought to be thankful. Because a motherfucker like you, if I wasn't a man of God, shit, nigga, you don't have a chance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you don't.
Apostle, go on. Go, man.
I'm not going on, man. You know what?
Elder Suntan, let him go. Let him go, Suntan.
Your audience like you do me. You don't treat them like you treat me.
Go, Apostle, go.
No, I'm not going. I done did it. I done showed Morpheus to be a liar. Okay? I done showed him why God did what he did. Had nothing to do with the reason why he said.
Well, I disagree with what you said.
I don't give what you disagree with. It's right there in black and white. Because they had not executed my judgments. But despise my statutes. So since they despise his statutes, he gave them statutes that they don't want. Because they didn't want to accept the ones that were good. Period.
Why didn't he just put a spirit on him?
Morpheus just got his ass slapped.
No,
he lying. He's been lying since he got up here. And I've showed it over and over again. How you gonna kill a fruit? When you dedicate your fruit, the first fruit of your crop, how you gonna kill it? You don't kill it. When you dedicate your firstborn, you don't kill it. You raise him up in the fear of God. You present him to God on the altar. You pray over him. You bring him up in a life that is pleasing to God. That's what you do. But you niggas, you never learn. You expect the worst, even when I show it to you. When I show it to you in black and white. And Ezekiel got nothing to do with Exodus. Nothing. It's not a precept. How dare he? And the word bond means family. And that was the first definition of the word. That carries more weight than anything else. So y'all go ahead with that shit, man. Excuse my language.
Are you finished?
No, I'm not finished.
Okay, I'll be quiet until you finish. Keep going.
Yeah, no, I'm not finished, man. I done, like I say, I done did everything. Showed Morpheus to be a lie. Just with the same scripture that he used. He just wanted to start at 25. He should have read 24. And that would have opened up his understanding. And put down that ESV book you got. All right? Because it's not a word for word translation like the King James. It's a thought for thought translation. Read the front of the book and find out where it came from before reading it. That's what you got to do with these translations. And you do know the difference between a word for word and a thought for thought. Hopefully, you know the difference. So, sa.neter, do you see what I'm talking
one
about?
thing I'm glad about is I ain't got no goddamn Holy Spirit.
Well,
I'm proud of that. I don't need no goddamn Holy Spirit.
That's why
you don't have the Holy Spirit. That's like a curse coming over you and believing in this foolishness.
Well, I said
that's what the Holy Spirit is, for real.
In the Holy Spirit, you got to talk about it that way. Y'all go ahead and fellowship with yourself.
Are you finished?
Because I only have fellowship with light. I don't
are you
fellowship with darkness.
We want to know, are you finished? You finished?
All right, he's finished. Go ahead, Morpheus.
Woo! Didn't I tell you when the first thing I said when I got on, he was going to crash out? Did I not say that?
You said that. You said it.
I knew it was going to happen. I'm like, yo, I should be a prophet. Yo, because I prophesied he was going to crash out. That's why the whole time I'm being quiet. So let's go back and it's over a fast recap. What you and I and the people read on the screen, right?
Right.
Ezekiel 20:25. Did it not say that I gave them statues, right, that were not good?
Yes, it said that.
It said that. So Yahweh, whatever name you want to use, gave some stuff that he knew was not good.
That's right. And you know what? You know what, Morpheus? I say it all the time. It don't matter when you show them in the Bible, they still not going to go with it because they don't really follow the book for real. They're going to use their own understanding when the Most High tell them, lean not on your own understanding.
Let me say something.
Man, that's what it says.
Let me say
right.
something.
So everything.
More.
Okay,
let me say this to you and Sa and Apostle already know. It's not a lie, Morpheus, that you're telling. And I don't know, that's why I had come in a problem with Apostle. It's just your interpretation. Ain't nobody lying.
Nah, it's not the interpretation. He reading from the Bible.
What I'm saying, Sa, once you read it, then that's what you interpreted from it. That's why there's so much division with religion, brother.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all I'm saying.
But what happened is when you get apologists like Apostle, who's an apologist, right?
Right.
They got to try to reconcile. You feel me? The stuff and the text that they're reading, because you got to remember they're believing.
You reading from?
Read the NRSV.
The NIV.
Yeah.
No,
the NRSV. One of the Apostle, please.
Why don't you read verse 24?
Apostle, you got to be quiet now. You said you was done, brother.
Yeah, I am done. With only
y'all. We thought that you were done, family. You said that's why we talked.
Ignore verse 24.
Like, didn't talk.
Ignore verse
I let
24
you.
where it
I
explains
let you.
why he did it. Just ignore it.
Watch this. Watch this. We let him talk for about 10 minutes. I didn't say nothing, right?
No,
I
you
didn't say
did
nothing.
interrupt. I had to
Oh
tell
man, Apostle, man.
because you
Please,
interrupt. I had to
please,
tell.
please, Apostle. Please, brother. If you're saying that you are a man of spirit, can you please ask the Most High for some discipline right now, brother?
Yeah, get
Please,
something, bro.
Stop lying on me, and I'll give you all the discipline.
please, brother. Just please, man. Have
So
some.
now I'm saying, Sir, I'm saying to you what he said to me. Can you put him in the back?
Nah, I ain't gonna put him in the back. I'm gonna let him stay there.
Yeah, because he asked for me to go in the back, and so instead of putting me in the back, I shut up.
I'm gonna let him stay
Right.
there.
So no. So, sir, I put myself in the back, right? Because I didn't say nothing.
Right, that's true.
I didn't say nothing at all for the 10, 12 minutes that he went on a rant. I didn't say nothing.
Right, you did.
So here we go. When you pull up the NRSV, right, and we also looked at the lexicon of the term Hedom, notice that he stopped at ban. He read the first line, ban, and say, "Oh, let me not read the rest of this." But we did, didn't we, Saul?
Yeah.
And when we did it, what did we see? We saw it was human sacrifice.
Destruction.
Thank you. To be killed. Those devoted to be killed.
Right.
For Yahweh. That's what Hedom means. That's not what I'm saying. That's like, look at the lexicon. That's the term. I'm sorry you don't like it. But we looked it up and we seen it for our own self. That's what Hedom is. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Thank you. And then when we read in Ezekiel, when we just saw that Yahweh gave some laws and commandments and statutes that he knew was not good. How are you getting around that? How are you going to try to reconcile that he said, I gave y'all some shit that was not good? And I gave y'all some ordinances to live by that I knew y'all couldn't live by. Is that what it says, sir? Did you read that? Is that what it said? Suntan, did you read it? Can you pull it up?
That's what it said.
Yeah, that's what it said.
That's what it says.
He got another.
So what we're doing? So what we're doing? We're reading the text together. Right. We're reading it. We're not interpreting it. We're not giving a commentary. We're just reading it. We're reading it, and it says what it says.
Right, but you're not interpreting it the same. That's all. That's where the problem comes
in. Interpretation is subjective. We're not. But Suntan. Right, but this is not subjective.
Well, you know, if
what we're reading is not subjective.
Hey, hold on. What does the word HEREM means in the Bible?
The Hebrew word Hiram, Sherem, or Hiram in the Bible has multiple meanings, including to ban, to vote, consecrate, or most often to utterly destroy something or someone irrevocably set apart for God, often through destruction.
It is.
But
thank you.
One meaning though. That's what
more than one meaning.
Right, yeah. but how do we know that though, Suntam? If you just read the second part of Ezekiel 20, it tells you its meaning.
Because you always go with the first one.
You're supposed to be on mute, brother.
You let Sun.
You got to be on mute, brother.
So Suntan, right? It has a wide range, right? The Hedom word, right?
Right.
But if you read the text, it tells you what it's been mean in the context.
It tells you what it's talking about, yeah.
Right.
Let me say this to you, Morpheus. When you dogmatic, then that's what happens.
No, it's not dogmatic. It's reading the language. Listen to me.
You're not going to change.
No, Suntan, I got to disagree with you because I'm looking up a lexicon. We have a word, and we're looking at the lexicon. You understand? And we're looking at the definition, right? When you're looking at Strong's, that's usage. We're looking at the lexicon. We're looking at the definition. It's a verb, and it means exactly what it means, to kill.
Exactly.
Right, to
I'm
kill.
agreeing with you. I'm agreeing.
Right. So what I'm saying, the term, the text in Ezekiel is explaining it. It explains it. And he says, I did it, right, to horrify them. It says I did it to horrify them.
Morpheus. So
that means that Yahweh did this stuff to put fear in people so that you will know I am the Lord. This is why he explained why it's being done.
I agree. But like at the same token, he's not accepting that as that way. So that's where the problem coming in at, man. That's it.
No, see, but the problem, the problem is the apologists, because the apologists.
That's what I was trying to tell you. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Right, but because he's an apologist, he has to try to reconcile it. You know what I'm saying? We're not biased. I didn't got no bias in this. There's no bias. I'm reading the text.
You are biased. If you're not accepting verse 24, you're biased.
I'm reading. Watch it. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Read verse 24.
Read 24. Read 24. Watch this. Read from 24 to 25. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll put it up on the screen.
Yep. Go ahead.
Go ahead and share my screen.
Read it for.
Put it up there.
Read it for us. Read it for us, and let's see if it changes anything. Go.
Right.
It
That's
does.
what we need to do.
It changed everything because he tells you
because they have not executed my judgment, but have despised my statutes, and I polluted them. Sabbath in their eyes.
They polluted. You're not reading that right.
Which one? I'm reading King James.
He didn't pollute them.
I'm reading King James. I'm reading King James.
Right, but you said I polluted them. That's wrong.
Had polluted them.
No, they polluted my Sabbath.
No,
they
stop.
Polluted my Sabbath.
Stop. Listen. Stop. Please continue to read.
I'm reading King James.
You're not reading it.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
How can you tell him what he's reading?
Read it over.
I'll do this. I'll let you read it.
Yeah, let him read it.
Put it up on the screen.
I am. That's what I'm doing now.
Right. Put it up on the screen.
That's what I'm doing now, Pastor.
Thank you. You got to take it in context. You can't leave out scriptures that you don't like.
Right.
Go ahead, Apostle.
It says, because they had not executed my judgments, but had despised my statutes and had polluted my statutes.
Told you. That's what I said.
No, you said you was like God saying he polluted them.
No, I read this. Man, go ahead, man.
So I heard what you said.
All right. Well, it might be
because they had not executed my judgments, but they have despised my statutes and have polluted my Sabbaths, and their eyes were after their father's idols. He's saying now, because of that, wherefore I gave them also statutes that were not good. Why?
Thank you.
Why? Because they polluted his statutes that were good. They despised his judgments that were good. And because they did that and polluted his Sabbaths and worshiped idols, he gave them statutes that were not good. That's the reason why he did.
So
that's a justifier.
Stop. No, let's do it piece by piece. Stop. Watch this.
I'm reading.
Wait, with what he just read, a suntan, with what he just read, does that change the fact that he gave statutes and laws that wasn't good? No,
it don't. How can it?
Thank you. It don't change. It doesn't change that I gave you some shit that wasn't good.
How
That
does
doesn't
it
change.
How you want to discipline your children?
Sir,
You continue to give them good.
Sir, did verse 24 change the fact in 25 that he gave laws and statutes and commandments that wasn't good? Does that change that?
No, it didn't.
Thank you. Thank you. So Apostle, nice try, but you failed.
You're lying. I didn't fail.
Watch it. I got two people. We got two people. So I got the back. Mute him, please. Mute him. So what we just read in 24 does not change the fact of 25 that I gave you some laws and statutes and commandments that wasn't good. Am I right or wrong, Suntan? It don't change that.
You're right, man.
Thank you.
You're trying to beat a dead horse.
Right, thank you. So we see that none of that changed. I still gave you some shit that wasn't good.
Right. Because because they polluted the Sabbath. So so his
argument is why? He said because they broke the commandments and statutes. This is why I gave you. It doesn't change the fact that it gave you some shit that wasn't good, and it gave you some ordinances that I knew you couldn't live on.
It's called discipline.
How are we doing that bullshit?
It's called discipline.
Now, how are we doing that bullshit, Apostle? You got to keep it
sacrifice in the Bible.
What you said?
Watch this. I'll give you a perfect example. It's just like when you go to 1 Kings, right, and you go to Leviticus, when they disobeyed, their punishment was that they would eat the flesh of their children.
Right.
It's the same thing. That's what the punishment was.
That was a result of their action.
Stop. One of the punishments. One of the punishments. sa.neter, you know this. One of the punishments for disobeying, their punishment was that they would eat the flesh of their son. They would cannibalize their children. That was their punishment for disobedience.
Right.
Why is that so hard to understand?
Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out. This is not complicated.
No, it's not.
Right. So then now watch this now. Watch this. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. So if I asked you, Suntan, right, what is the definition of justice?
Okay.
What's the definition?
Well, I can't quote it.
In layman's terms, would you agree? Would you agree the definition of justice is you get what you deserve? Yes or no?
Yeah, justice is being accountable for your actions.
No, the definition of it is you get what you deserve.
Okay, well,
you done ran a pop off, man.
He got mad because you put him in the back.
Yo,
so watch this.
Watch man.
I know what's gonna happen. So watch this. Watch this. So Suntan, the definition of justice is you get what you deserve. Right? Okay. You commit a crime, right? And the penalty for that, so you get what you deserve, is the definition of justice. We all agree on that.
Let me read this, Marcus. The true meaning of justice is the principle of fairness and impartiality, ensuring that individuals receive what they are due, whether it's reward or punishment that is appropriate for their action. That's what I said. Exactly. You got to
so we on the same page, right? That justice is in summary, you get what you deserve.
Right. You held accountable.
You held accountable. You commit a crime. Watch this now. You commit a crime, right? If you commit a crime, right, your punishment fits the crime, right? You get what you deserve, correct?
Right.
Cool. Now watch this now. Is Yahweh just? Is he all just? Yes or no? According to
his philosophy. He's all just.
Okay. Are you sure?
According to the narrative, he's all just.
Cool. Let's go real quick real quick, are you familiar with the story of David and Bathsheba?
Yes.
Okay. In the court of pregnant, right? He kills, get her husband killed, correct?
Right. Right.
What was his punishment? What was David's punishment?
Well, the Lord said you should surely die.
No. The punishment that the baby died. He lived only 7 days. That was the first punishment. So the baby died. Right?
Okay.
Now, you ready for the second punishment?
Go ahead.
The second punishment was 10 of David's wives was raped.
Let me say this to you, Morpheus, real quick.
Wait.
I gotta say this, Morpheus. I gotta say this because the Lord sent Nathan the prophet to David, right?
Right. To tell him.
Can I finish?
Right. No. Nathan is delivering
the message.
Right. But the punishment, it says, the Lord says.
What the message was.
I'm going to tell you. Read it. It says, I will. Go ahead. Sante, it says, I will bring up trouble in your household. This is Yahweh talking. I, who's the I? I is Yahweh. He said, I will bring up punishment in your household. You did this in secret. I will do it publicly. Right?
Okay.
And what was the punishment? The punishment was 10 of David's wives was raped.
I never read that.
I know you didn't read it. All you had to do is read the next verses, right? The son Absalom took the 10 wives on the roof and he raped them.
Okay.
That was his punishment. So I asked you in the beginning about justice. If David was the one who committed the crime, why is his wives getting raped? What did they do?
Yeah,
because Yahweh be on that person. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right. But so
I always say that Yahweh does support lies, and even when I show them in the text, they fight me tooth and nail, saying no, he don't. But here's one right here.
Exactly. So Suntan, in the story,
I want to finish this off.
Do you think it was just? Do you think it was just for the wives to be punished for the crimes of their husband? Yes or no?
Hell no.
No.
Right. So then that means Yahweh is not just by definition.
But no, hold on. Stop, brother. This is what I'm trying to add on to show you he be on the BS. Because look at right here, Thessalonians 2:11. It says, and for this cause, God sent them strong delusions that they should believe in. You see what I'm talking about? If he could send them delusions that they should believe a lie, why not send them something where they believe the truth?
That's right.
It's always negative with Yahweh.
That's one of my swords. You're exactly right.
Watch this.
Okay.
Can you give me the meaning of delusion?
The meaning of delusion
is a fixed, false belief that a person maintains despite clear evidence to the contrary, often occurring as a symptom of a mental disorder.
You hear that?
Yeah.
So why is the Most High playing these games then? Why is he sending down delusions, faking people out, lying to people? You know?
Right. So here's the question, right? Right. So here's the question. Watch this, y'all. Right now, the question is the attributes that we are told about God, right? Loving, compassionate, merciful. Let's think about all this stuff. Omnipresent, omnipotent. So if we look at the qualities that we are told about this deity, now we have to look and see, does the actions match the qualities that we are told?
Let me say something, man, and I'm gonna leave that on the floor. That's why I have moved back, because I understand that book was European written. So I don't understand why our black brothers, the Hebrews, the Baptists, everybody want to stand by this word of a person or persons that done a race of people just as bad as that black people have been done. Now, if you could sit back and tell me that a black man wrote these scriptures and testaments, and then you can prove that, that'll be a whole different thing. But it seems to me that this whole Bible narrative has been written by Europeans in a colonialized way that we are still up under them. So I'm gonna leave it alone. That's why I moved back from it.
Okay, I got you. I got you. But the approach, Santan, the approach that I'm doing is this, right? It's very simple. It's not complicated at all, right? The approach is this, right? We want to see if the actions match the so-called attributes, right? Yeah. Do they match the attributes that we're told? Because we're told God is loving. So we say, okay, let's see love. We're not seeing that. We say God is compassionate, merciful, all these things that we have bought into, yet the actions in the text does not match. It doesn't match because I can look in the text. Watch this. I can look in the text and I can see genocide. I can see genocide, correct?
Right.
Cool. I can also see, right, things like what we just went over about human sacrifice and, you know, Hedom and stuff, right? We can look at all this stuff and I'm going, hold on, wait a minute. Where's the, as we say, where's the love? I don't see love.
Morpheus, I'm finna bust your bubble right now. As we having this intellectual, philosophical conversation right now, what's gonna happen Sunday morning?
People go to church.
Half the world is going to church. So what we're doing now is just between us, and that's as far as it's gonna go. Because after this is closed out, they're gonna do the same thing. We can't.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. But we have to watch this. Hey, Sa, here's a question for you, real quick. Watch this. If God was evil, would you know?
No.
Huh?
Nope.
Sure, we would know. All we got to do is look at the actions. Remember, if Yahweh was evil, how would you know? All you would have to do. Well, I'll give you an example. Santan, if I said sa.neter, right, is an honest guy. Sa.neter, and I give you these attributes about Sa. Would you know if they're true or not? Sure, you just look at his track record, right? You would look at his track record, the things that he do, what people say about him, blah, 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 to see if his reputation, right, matches, correct? So I asked the question, if Yahweh was evil, would you know? And you say, well, how would you know? All we have to do is look at the actions. And let's see, do we see these qualities?
Who does this religion that we talk about now, Yahweh or whatever you want to call it, who does that matches as far as the human beings? What people match that what we're talking about now?
Hey, hold on. Let me just say this right quick too. To show you that Yahweh is so full of BS, like we keep saying, look at this, Psalms 137 and 9. Happy shall he be that and bash thy little ones against the
exactly. Exactly. So we're asking. We're asking. So watch this. So Santan, we're asking the hard questions. The hard question, and it's simple, is do the actions of this deity that we're reading about, does it match what we're told? The compassion, the love, the mercy, the so on. Does it match? It's simple. It's not complicated.
Right. But it matches the white man and his people. That's what it matters.
No, I'm not even getting into white man, red man, blue. No.
Because that's the European.
But I want to stay focused. Man. But listen, but I'm saying I want to stay focused. Santan, I want to stay focused on the text. That's all I want to do.
You know,
right?
Go ahead.
But I'm saying, Santan, you're going somewhere else, right? And that's an argument one could make, but that's not my argument. I just want to stay focused on
your argument is straightforward, and you are right in your.
Right, that's all I'm saying. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you, right? But I want to stay focused, right? And the focus is this: do the actions match, right? The attributes, do they match?
You're exactly right. And I'm hoping a lot of people listening to this broadcast.
Right, and we can clearly see sa.neter is pulling up stuff about lies. He's sending spirit, he lies. He's sending, watch this, beasting and bears to kill kids because they made fun of prophets. We looking at genocide. We looking at stuff when he kills the Amalekites. He tells the Israelites to go into that town and kill everything moving. Everything moving, man, woman, child, everything. Oh, but take the young virgins for yourselves, right? So we can go through all these actions. And we can say intelligently, do the actions that I'm reading match?
You're exactly right. When you put it in that context.
Right. And we say, and I'm saying it's my conclusion. This is my conclusion. No, they don't.
Right. I get where you're coming from, but
it's
the fear of the Lord that keeps them going straight and having them steadfast in their belief, man. So
yeah. So you're right.
All
I'm just
right, all right,
I gotta go. I got something coming up. I gotta go.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. More peace, man.
All right, son Tan.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So damn, that was good. He done made Apostle run, man.
Well, he kind of gets mad at you because you don't let him overtalk, man. That's what Apostle problem.
Yeah, he don't get it. Apostle have no discipline.
No, and then he want to rule.
He that old and don't have no discipline, bro.
But see, his premise takes over his mind. He wants to. In his mind he's right. So whatever we say, we can't. He can't handle that. And then when you put him in the back, he really explodes. So
yeah,
Yo,
so let's get to this up and coming debate, brother. What do you think about this up and coming debate, man?
Already
right around the corner. It's coming up this Saturday.
Listen here, I said, look at here, Si. Inky is right with them. Whether I'm not saying knowledge based, I'm saying far as his individuality. He can hang with Unc in a debate, right? So they're gonna try to take each other position and move it on each other. That's what Unc does. So I think, in my personal opinion, I think Inky got it covered because Unc knowledge is right for everybody to read and know. Inky knowledge is for you to go and research, right? You can read Unc's knowledge in a science book.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Inky is gonna beat Unc.
That's what I think.
Because you got the Hebrews rolling with Inky, and you got all the religious people rolling with Inky. Because for them to not roll with Inky, they going against their God.
Right.
According to what Inky is saying, they can't believe in science like this. So,
this the thing that people
don't
really
mean.
Look at.
Hold on, that don't mean that Inky is right in exactly what he's saying. It don't mean that. It's just showing you where the masses of the people is at.
It don't mean that he's right, but it don't mean that he's wrong. And if he can match Unc fact for fact, and then they deliberate on facts, see, then you'll be in the same thing with Morpheus and Apostle.
Yeah,
Inky is going to interpretations of a fact.
Yeah, Inky is going to frustrate Unc, and that's going to make Unc lose it. He ain't going to be able to think right. Because Unc got baby skin too. Unc have baby skin. He don't have that.
He'll go off.
Yeah, he don't have that crocodile skin, man. He got baby skin.
Yeah, but and when you say that, you got to understand what you're saying is true, because if you got crocodile skin, whatever they throwing at you, you're going to take it in and you're going to use it.
Yeah, you got to have tough skin in this right here.
I'm saying you're going to use that against them, and you're going to go research what they say. But if you don't stick around and hear it and go off, you're going to be bye, missing everything. So Inky more relaxed.
Yeah.
Than Unc.
Yeah.
And it's not like Inky lying, Si. That's what I'm saying. It's not like, you know, and I hate that word in our community, man. When they come out, he lying. Ain't nobody lying, man. That's just their interpretation of it. You can say you don't feel it's right, but they're not trying to lie. I don't think so. You may think so, Si, but I don't think niggas just be lying. You know, some of them, I don't think so.
Yep. What's up, yo?
Yo, I'm live right now. The people can hear you. I got like about 40 minutes. Do you want to come in and do this promo right quick? People can hear you.
Yeah, I'm working on my presentation. I got a presentation to a college tomorrow.
Oh, I thought
and
you
I'll
said.
stop through there when I get a chance.
Hold up, you working on a what?
I gotta, I go around and speak to colleges, yo. So I got something coming tomorrow. So
what you speaking on? What's the topic?
I'm gonna jump in for a minute. Oh, science literacy.
Oh, okay.
In the Black community, yeah. Trying to get college students interested in STEM.
Okay.
African Americans.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
so you gonna jump in for a minute?
couldn't teach that. And Iggy couldn't teach that. They wouldn't let him in the front door.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I just said to the people. You cannot let Inky frustrate you, brother. If he frustrates you know you got baby skin, bro. You got baby skin.
Why would you say that though?
Because you know how you get when you get upset.
I get what debate have you ever seen you get like that? No, I'm asking you a question. What debate have I ever gotten like that?
I've seen a lot of debates where you get like, I mean,
no, I'm saying when niggas pay their money. No, I'm talking about a real debate, yo.
No, I ain't seen you get like that. If you had now,
right, so why would you bring that shit up?
Well, I just want to make sure you stay on key. Stay on key, brother.
But why would I change my demeanor? Why would I do that? Inky ain't nobody for me to change my demeanor. And as a matter of fact, I'm just selling the motherfucker today. How about that?
Okay. You coming in?
I ain't never
you gonna come in so we can see your face?
Individual.
Come on in so we can see you talk.
Today.
All right. We live right now.
Yeah, all right.
I'm only gonna be here for like 30 minutes, man. That's all.
I'll be there.
All right.
Waiting on you,
all right.
Gotcha.
And all that stuff, but Inky be frustrating him the hell out of him. Y'all see? Yes, Nabal?
Yeah, I wanted to wait for you to finish. Just gonna say, peace. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem HaRakakadosh, B'Hashem, the people of Israel. Peace to everybody. All praise to the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And peace to everybody out there. I see you, Naphtali, in the chat, and everybody. Santan, peace. Peace, sa.neter. Peace to Apostle Zaquan. I just thought I might come in. I don't really come in like I used to, but I just want to come in and maybe chime in if I can.
Share.
Yeah. I saw the presentation earlier. You know, I'm not going to get into it too much because it bothers people when you actually can speak on both sides. But the thing about God not being just, the Most High, the Bible, it is just because the Torah sets what is just and what's not just. So for me, I don't believe that women should be raped, of course, and we don't. But in the Torah, in their law, the killings and all of those things were set in a law for that community, for that society. Also, we need to understand. Also, we need to understand that it's a different time period. And in the Bible, all Abraham faiths, not only Abrahamic faiths, other societies, especially the Black community, it's very patriarchal, and men and women are, how do you say, under the father, under the husband. You know, the man's household is his children and his women. So if his wife, if he does something, the whole family suffers. I needed to put that out there. It's not, you know, we don't have to agree with it, but the fact of us saying God is not just, the Bible, that it is within those stories and within that Bible, for that particular Torah, those stories are just according to that Torah, not according to me or Suntan. But we need to keep in mind, we're not about our feelings. We're talking about a law. So I did need to come in and say that and put some balance out here. And we could go into talking, like sa.neter said, he wanted me to come in and talk about the debate. Definitely is going to be a great debate. but I would be remiss if I didn't speak truth about the Bible that is consistently, scrutinized, which is awesome. I do it myself, but we're not going to sit up here and act like there isn't a Torah in that Bible and everything that happens in the Bible is based on that Torah. That's all. I know.
I got a question for you, sister.
Go ahead.
And I know you're going to be honest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you would agree that the Abrahamic faith came out of Kemet, right?
Not completely, but
monotheism came out of Kemet.
No, I wouldn't say that completely, but definitely the Kemetic priesthood is a prototype of the Leviticus priesthood. I stand on that, but monotheism isn't exclusively out of Kemet. No.
All right. Well, that's some written docs, and I'm not here to agree or disagree with you. I just asked you a question.
Sure. No. And if you have some information to share on that, I'd love to hear it. That's just my opinion from what I've researched.
Yeah, right. This is an opinion based back and forth. So would you say in your because you're real knowledgeable, right? So would you say in your opinion that Torah, King James, Strong, all these books, would you say any Black people were author of these books?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Which book is that? And what book, and let's do it chronologically. Let's do it in
chronologically.
Yes. So when did the Black start writing? And I know you don't know exactly, but what idea you have of when they start writing?
There wasn't really a concept of race in ancient times.
That's what I'm saying, though. Listen, I want you to walk with me, right? Because you got to understand that the colonizers were Europeans, right? So when this book came into the hands, this knowledge came into the hand of the colonizers, then it was rewritten, right? So I'm trying to backdate the colonizers and this religion. So if you can put that together, and then Herodotus, all of these was European, right? And these books is attached to them. What books are attached to someone that look like me, in your opinion?
Okay. So again, there wasn't a concept of race when these books were... Okay, let me let you go again.
I'm saying lookership, not race, because race wasn't going on back then. I'm saying the people who were colonized, did they look like me, first of all, right?
Okay, Suntan, let me get a whole statement out this time, brother.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. As I said, I can't just go with what you're saying because you're talking about ancient writings. So there wasn't a concept of Black or white race. If you're talking about, you keep on doing that. Every time I say that, you just to cut me off, Suntan. It's weird.
Because when you would put that into our conversation, then that kind of muddies the water. You see what I'm saying? When you put that in there, like that muddies the water. Because I don't mean the color construct as it is today. What I mean is look at me and what am I? Have you seen, in your reading, or have it established fact that a Black man with nappy curly hair wrote the Strongs, the KJV, any of these books, Herodotus and all of these guys, were they looking like me, not Black? Or
oh my goodness. Like Suntan, let me get my whole statement out, whether you agree or not, please.
Go ahead.
Because this will be the fourth time I try. As I said, there wasn't anybody looking at skin color in ancient time. I'm still trying, brother. What is this about me?
Because you keep putting.
What is it about me that when I'm up here?
Race. It's not about, and I'm.
So I can't talk because I don't get this.
Hold on, 1 minute, y'all. What the brother is saying, to keep it simple, he's saying, did the people look like him?
But I'm trying to answer the question.
Did they just look like him?
But I'm trying to answer the question like everyone else up here does. I'm just trying. I've already, now it's going to be, I'm on my 6th try.
Let her answer, son.
On my probably 5th or 6th try. This is madness. And this is why people don't see me that much anymore. Like, I'm trying to answer, Suntan. And then they say, oh, it's Nepal. He really would not even let me finish my statement. Now, like I said, whether you like it or not, listen, sir, because it's not about how you look with nappy hair and black skin. Check. That's your problem.
No.
No, hold on. You got the problem, not the writers.
Right. Go ahead,
you got to rewire what you're doing. It's not about how you look. It never was until the white man that you complain about told you, take a look at skin color. So now you're focusing on that. As I said, it wasn't about phenotype with these writings. There wasn't a white man or a black man. It was about what people worshiped and the region and their cultures. That's what it was about. So I can't tell you, did they have nappy hair and dark skin? It was more about culture and what God they worship. That's what I was trying to get out. There wasn't anyone that you could look at, even when you talk about Herodotus. You're looking at what we know now as European. That wasn't what it was back then in ancient times. So the people who wrote this, it didn't matter if their skin was dark or if their hair was nappy. It mattered what God they worshiped and their culture and traditions. That is where people would draw lines and boundaries. And to answer you further, lines and boundaries were blurred because we always mixed as cultures. And that's why we have the argument now about Yahweh and El, because people, especially in the Levant, in Canaan and in those regions, people lived very much in different, they mixed like we do in America. So I can never answer your question about did they look like you? And then furthermore, when you keep saying the colonizer, you're talking about the modern colonizer. There's been colonizing since the beginning of time. If you're talking about the modern colonization with religion first before race, then, excuse me, yeah, the Renaissance started in Europe. But those writings had nothing to do with race. The Sumerian writings, the Babylonian writings, the Zoroastrian, the Kemetic, that wasn't about race. And that's what I'm trying to say from what I study and from what I know. Race is a social construct. And you can't put it, so you can't place it over ancient writings and tell me, were they black? Did they have nappy hair? I can't do that because my studies, I've gotten too deep into my studies to where race is not an issue. Thank you.
Okay. I don't think that answers Suntan's question. What I'm going to say is, I'm going to ask the question to Apostle. Apostle, the people that you say wrote the scriptures, the original people, did they look like me, Apostle? Or did they look other than me? Did they look like a different people? Or did they look like me, Apostle? That's what I'm asking you.
You're muted.
I'm not talking about race. I'm not talking about black, because those words don't exist. I'm just saying lookership. Did they look like me? Or did they look like the people that we see today, the other people?
They look more like you than the other people.
Okay, thank you. That's there you go.
That's what I was asking. That's what I was asking.
I like to say this also. Akhenaten was the first pharaoh that believed in monotheism. Mm-hmm. Akhenaten. Israel existed before Akhenaten. Akhenaten is in Middle Egypt. There was at least 14 pharaohs before Akhenaten was born. And as soon as Akhenaten died, Egypt went back to believing in more than one God. They didn't stay monotheistic. Israel is not exactly monotheistic. We are polytheistic. We believe in the worship of one God. We believe in the realism of one God. We worship one God, but we acknowledge that other gods exist and that the gods of the Canaanite that they worship, to the Canaanites, they were real. We acknowledge that. Baal, Moloch, Enki, Enlil, all of
were these gods powerful?
Some of them were, that's what the word, they powers. They are powers. Some of
No.
them were power, but the Most High is the most powerful.
Yeah, that's because that's the one you believe. But if you get the other people,
that's the Most High.
Listen, Apostle, I'm saying something. If you ask the other people that believe in the other gods, they will tell you their God is the most powerful. See, so that's the one you believe. So of course you're going to say that, because if you ask about the Kemetic gods, they're going to say no, that God was the most powerful. Everybody gonna be quiet. Let me finish. Everybody gonna pick and choose their God. See, just like you're picking and choosing your God. That's something you got to understand. Just because you saying Yahweh was the most powerful, don't mean it's right. That's just one that you believe in. Everybody else have a God. That's why I don't believe in no goddamn God. The only God I believe in is myself. Me, God, the devil, me, the devil. God and the devil exist within. God and the devil exist within people, within humans. That's where God is at. God and the devil exists within you, not outside of you. It exists right here inside of you, brother.
Why are you interrupting me, man? Why? See, when
Because I'm not scared of you, I'm scared of your paw.
Then you get mad at me for interrupting you. But you interrupted me.
I'm not scared of you, I'm scared of the paw.
Right.
With your rude ass self, you interrupted me.
Smart man, Si. Yo, that's a good move, Si.
Yeah, that was a chess move, Inky.
Yeah, that was a good move there, Si.
Rude. Period.
How you doing, Ink?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Brother,
Apostle, just take the offensive charging for the team. That's all.
Brother, I'm talking.
He's on absolute silence.
Can I finish talking?
Well, Inky, he's going with you, so you want to keep him happy. He rolling with you, Inky.
So the problem is, Egypt didn't have one God that they believed in.
I know. I agree.
They had many gods.
Right.
So they didn't have one that was greater than all of them.
That's not true.
There you go. See?
Now, that is true. Until Akhenaten, who believed in Ra.
So Asar was not greater than all of them?
Amun-Ra was greater than all of them.
Amun-Ra? That's right.
You know,
Amun-Ra wasn't real.
Well, you know, Inky's studying this now, so Inky, let's get it.
According
all
to
metaphoric.
Jabari, Amun-Ra wasn't real.
It's metaphoric.
It's metaphoric.
Right.
So if it ain't real, he can't be powerful.
To be honest, Heka was actually considered the first god, but Amun-Ra is the one. Amun and Ra and Amun-Ra are the ones that were exalted, and of course, Asar. What is it? I forgot. And Heru, but Heka is considered like the beginning of all of them in the beginning.
Right. And that's what's a female, right?
No, Heka wasn't female.
Oh, okay. Heka was male.
There's a weird. It's an interesting. Somebody that knows more about Kemet, like there's two different aspects to Heka.
Interrupted. That's all.
Well, yeah, sorry about that. I just was saying, but I get what you're saying. I did want to say something to you, Apostle, though. I think you mean monaltry or monaltry instead of polytheism. It's where we worship one God, but we acknowledge there are other gods instead of just.
I think you can use both of them.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
They're synonymous, right?
Not really. But...
And monotheism is basically the same.
General Yashar, what's up, bro?
I guess I won't finish.
You got something to say, brother? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm listening to the brother Sultan, and he's making a lot of statements, right?
Who's that?
Suntan. He said Sultan. He's Yashar. It's Suntan is his name.
Suntan, no disrespect.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so you say the Europeans and they didn't look like you. Like, what era are you talking about? The ones that didn't look like you.
Antiquity.
Yeah, see, that's that right there. That's not a part of antiquity. That statement you
do, part of, brother. Teach me.
It's a part of your lack of understanding.
Well, see, we ain't got to go with all of that. Just teach and don't, tell me what I understand, man. I don't need to hear that. Understand what I understand, bro.
That's fine. That's fine. You making statements though, as if they facts.
No, I'm making statements as that's what I believe.
Let him go.
Let him go. Let him go. What you believe in. I'm worried about the facts. So if I'm listening to a person talk about beliefs, I'm gonna come up and talk about the facts, not their belief. So the factual evidence states that you don't have an understanding of who was in Europe and who ruled Europe before the so-called pale skin, sir.
That's actually true.
Oh man, I know.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing that you're gonna be able to give me. You're not gonna be able to go to a primary source and prove what you're talking about.
Look at here, my brother.
I know. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Sorry, because when you come up here to be talked over by a person that's been talking the whole time and been actually speaking false information, but going off of how you feel about the Europeans and all this slavery. Like, bro, like, man, we are so beyond the European, the pale skin with the Bible. Do you understand?
You are, brother.
I said we are.
But let's let him talk, Suntan. Please. You do have a problem with that, brother. Just let him get it out. Yashar, if I could just jump in here, Yashar, don't address him and then just talk about the information so he won't be have to respond. Tell us what you mean about that when you talk about pre colonization, what we know of as today, like with Europe and how it was. Can you talk about that?
No sweat. For example, right? Let's talk about what a lot of us understand already. The Moorish kingdom, right? So when we talk about the Moors, I understand where they get the title from. The actual man that held the title of Moor, which is where all of his dynasties, his children that came after him, held that title. This is where the so-called, what do you call that? Sovereignty, right? This is where the sovereignty of the Moorish science come from. It comes from Fergus Moore. If you don't know who Fergus Moore is, you really need to tap in and understand who Fergus Moore is. Understand his position.
Who is coughing that can't mute? For real. Like, do you know you're coughing in the mic? Please mute.
7 Asar. I always mute when I cough. I try.
I'm sorry you're coughing, brother. I'm not, but we could hear it, my friend. I don't know if you knew you weren't muted. Sorry. So please.
We got some bitters for you. Just saying.
No, just rude, man.
Go ahead, Yashar. Continue, please.
Nah, he ain't know he was unmuted. That's
I know. I'm not saying he did, so it's all good. So back to what you were saying.
Okay. So just to be clear, right? The Negroes, right, of Scotland and the British Isles. That's a source, loved ones. If y'all get an opportunity, tap in. It's by Dr. John L. Johnson, right? And he goes in this source, he goes in detail, right? Detail about who we are, our identity in Europe before any pale skin. So if you didn't have no understanding of this information, please tap into the source. You ain't got to believe nothing Yashar say, and I don't never want you to believe it, but fact check me.
Okay, thank you.
I want to say thank you for everybody. Right now, I want to talk about this up and coming debate because I ain't got that much time. Y'all know who's coming on at 7 o'clock. The game opener starts today. And we coming in with 4 men already hurt. So you know I'm mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? Hart is hurt already. Robinson is hurt. God damn, OG Ananobi is hurt. And my man Cat is hurt. So you know I'm hurt right now. Goddamn, opening
that ain't nothing.
Facing Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm hurting right now.
You would think, sa.neter, you would have think you'd be trying to pray to the Most High instead of curse the Most High to get you some help.
Yeah.
Most High can't help the Knicks.
Our quarterback needs surgery. He's going underneath the knife.
What's going on? Inky, are you ready? Because Unc is in the lab. He's in the lab studying. Are you ready for this up and coming debate, man?
Oh my God,
Unc say he gonna send you home crying, man.
Listen, y'all don't realize. All right, hold up, Sai. Let me get the camera for a second, man. Come on, bro.
I know. Wait, Inky, realize, right?
Listen, let me say this. Unc does not know what he be talking about. Cedric, matter of fact, let me show you a clip and show you that they don't know what they're talking about. Hit the share screen. No, I ain't even get to edit this clip or nothing yet. This is just like a raw clip, but this is just capturing the pure tomfoolery that passes off as science over there. It does what, Unc?
It probably is the power cell that breaks down food for the rest of the cells. We know that probably is
the mitochondria in it. So we move from how does mitochondria work to now how did mitochondria get in the cell?
Everybody know how mitochondria DNA is the power cell that breaks down food for the rest of the cells. We know that, bro, but it evolved to do that, bro.
Hold on. Mitochondria does what, Unc?
It breaks down food. Breaks down energy to food so that cells can eat. That's what it is. It's larger.
Now, see, the crazy thing about this is Unc always speaks in a matter-of-fact kind of tone. Like, not only does he know what he's talking about, but it's so simple that he can't believe nobody knows what he's talking about. And anybody that knows anything about the body knows that mitochondria does not break down food. This is crazy. But his audience over there listens to him and believes that
was crazy. I just heard that. That was
He said mitochondria breaks down food for the rest of the cell. And then when you keep listening, he's going to say mitochondria is also a cell. He's going to say mitochondria is a cell. And
hey, Inky, yes, I asked Cedric about 3-1 Atlas. And he went on the spiel saying it ain't nothing but a comet. That's acting strange, but I called sa.neter the other night. You know, Congress 2 days ago called emergency meeting with national security and the armed forces about 3-1 Atlas. You know what it did when it got around the side of the sun?
Turned around?
It stopped. The damn thing stopped and then started back up. It's scared. Washington got so they called an emergency meeting in Congress.
Listen, Cedric is going to jump in and try to add in something because Cedric is playing the role as if he's like the resident expert over there. Right. So Unc says something and then Cedric comes in to like correct whatever Unc is saying, like as if Cedric knows what he's talking about. So Unc is going to say that mitochondria breaks down food and feeds the rest of the cell. And then Cedric is going to jump off the top rope and say, no, Inky. You know that the mitochondria synthesizes phosphate. I said, what? I said, what? He said, yeah, come on now, Inky. Don't be a fool. Or something. You see what I'm saying? You'll see. Watch this little thing here.
I got my ticket.
We know that, bro. But
the mitochondria in it. So we move from how does mitochondria work to now how did mitochondria get in the cell?
Anybody know how mitochondria DNA is the power cell that breaks down food for the rest of the cells to eat? We know that, bro, but it evolved to do that, bro.
Hold on. Oh, wow. I just caught something that's even crazier. He didn't even say mitochondria. He said mitochondria DNA breaks down food. Yo, I swear to God. Mitochondria does what, Unc?
It breaks down food. Breaks down energy to food so that cells can eat. That's what it is. It's larger. It's a large ass cell. Simple as that. Like, that's what it is. It's larger. It's a large ass cell. Simple as that. Like,
mitochondria is a large ass cell. Simple as that.
I thought the largest cell.
Hold on, but the point we're making is it evolved to do that, bro.
Hold on, Cedric. What you said that the mitochondria does?
It synthesizes phosphate. Come on, you know the ATP production is centralized via the mitochondria. I know you know that. The ATP.
For the rest of the cells to eat, we know that.
And now, how did mitochondria get in the cell?
Anybody know how mitochondria DNA is the power cell that breaks down food for the rest of the cells to eat? We know that, bro, but it evolved to do that, bro.
Hold on. Mitochondria does what, Unc?
It breaks down food. Breaks down energy to food so that cells can eat. That's what it is. It's larger. It's a large ass cell. Simple as that.
It synthesizes phosphate.
Hold on, but the point we're making is
Inky, you're playing this, but
Hold
is
on,
he
Cedric.
wrong?
What you said that the mitochondria does? Wait, is who wrong?
Well, yeah, it doesn't. Isn't there cellular respiration with mitochondria? I mean, doesn't it actually? Adenosine triphosphate is linked to the cellular respiration from the mitochondria, right? Or no?
Okay, so look, from a layman's perspective, it's what you just said is correct. But what you just said is not what Cedric said. And what Cedric passes himself off as is some type of biologist that works in a laboratory or some type of PhD. I don't know what type of credentials he says, but he says he's credentialed or he works in a laboratory. So when you say that, there's a higher standard for what you're saying.
I got you.
So when you say that mitochondria synthesizes phosphates, that is absolutely asinine. Like,
but Inky, mitochondria does break down food, though.
No, mitochondria does not break down food. Mitochondria. Okay, so all right, cool. So look,
what does it do, Inky? What does mitochondria do? Tell us.
Okay. Are you what you doing, a SA7? Is that your palm?
I'm here listening. I'm here listening like everybody else. Tell us.
All right. So just listen like everybody else. Relax, man. You almost just died 15 minutes ago. We almost heard you having a heart attack over there. So your body breaks down. You have beta oxidation to break down fats, and you have the Krebs cycle to break down carbohydrates. So you start with photosynthesis. Basically, photosynthesis is how plants create carbohydrates. It's adding a water molecule to a carbon atom. So you have one carbon atom for each water molecule. That's CH2O. That's a unit of carbohydrate. When your body eats carbohydrates, it breaks down that unit, carbon, with the water molecule and separates the two. So that way, your breath, your oxygen recouples with the carbon, forms CO2, takes that back out. The oxygen gets separated from the hydrogen, and now the hydrogen gets broke down into electrons and protons. So inside the mitochondria, you have a thing called the electron transport chain. The electron transport chain is what's in the mitochondria. So there's no food, there's no salads, there's no sandwich, little miniature pieces of chicken that's making it into the mitochondria. That doesn't happen. Inside the mitochondria is electricity and protonicity. There's electrons going across the pigments that make up the electron transport chain, and there's protons going in the opposite direction or across the electron transport chain from the inner matrix to the outer matrix. That spins a turbine at the end of the electron transport chain that recycles ATP. but it does not in any shape, form, or fashion synthesize phosphates. Synthesizing phosphates versus recycling ATP is light years worth of difference. Now, again, if you a novice and you don't really, that's like a expected mistake. But if you're saying that you're an expert, you're a biologist, you some type of science aficionado, that's crazy. That's like saying that LeBron James plays for the Yankees. Like that's totally asinine. So this is the example I was talking about the other day where Cedric says things in a matter-of-fact way, and because the audience is not familiar with what he's saying.
Well, hold on, Inky, you're going too long. But mitochondria does break down food, brother.
I just mitochondria does not.
Doing it on purpose, yo.
Well, mitochondria does create ATP, and he's right. That comes from the food, the energy.
Hold on.
No, mitochondria. He's saying food, but the energy from the food is turned into ATP from mitochondria. That's the main function through cellular respiration.
Hold on, listen.
So they both right. They both right.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
Come on, Sal. You've been talking long.
Listen.
All right, Inky.
Wait. Let me.
No. I don't appreciate you talking about evolutionary processes and then lie to the people and say evolution is not only a theory and a fact. What you're talking about is how the mitochondria DNA evolved to do these processes, brother. But yet you talk about it as if you're an expert on it, and then lie and tell the people that are like me and you, that evolution doesn't occur. That's craziness, bro. It is so mad that you would even begin to talk about DNA, because DNA evolved viruses in the daggone DNA for humans. You can look that up. That in our DNA, we contain it's right there. So, but this process only occurs because of Charles Darwin was right. And then you laugh. You laughed about the shock trauma thing. I'm gonna beat the hell out you in that debate. Get your shit together. What you're not gonna be able to do is overthrow modern science. You're not gonna be able to overthrow not only the science.
Mitochondria break down food in the cell.
Man, I'm gonna say this again, brother. And guess what? I could be 1,000,000% wrong with that, and it wouldn't matter. Because guess what? I'm not in the field. The game you play is you play like you're in the field. I said this shit convert fucking chemical energy is what it does.
No, you didn't say that. We just watched the video. You didn't say none of those words. You just got that from the pod.
Guess what?
You just got that from the pod. You didn't say none of that.
Come on, man.
All right, one at a time. Nepal, hold it down, please. You got it.
I was the cellular function, bro. How would I know she's right? See, this is the game that the community has been playing, and I'm gonna let the goddamn cat out the bag. This is what they do. If a non-expert comes on the panel, y'all mistaken to think that they're expert. Y'all expect certain things out of them, when in reality, I'm supposed to make more mistakes than experts. That's why I always say I'm gonna come with a source, right? To back up what I'm saying. Not just say any damn thing and y'all believe it because y'all perceive me to be the expert. Y'all think Ink is the expert, but he's talking about cells, he's talking about mitochondrial DNA, and no matter what this man says, it all requires the evolutionary process to even gain its functions. The reason things do they do is based off of evolution. Ain't no side joke on that. Y'all just say, I just don't agree with science. That's fine. But don't let this man act like he's agreeing with science, then break all the rules of science. Now, that's the thing I will not go for. You can say, you know what? I don't agree with evolution. Fine. But then he has nothing to replace it with. Make that man replace it with something that makes some sense. Make that man tell the truth. I am a creationist and I do not agree with Charles Darwin evolution. I do not agree with the white man science, whatever the hell you think. Say that. Don't say you don't agree with it, then make up a whole nother crazy ass thing. This is unacceptable. So in this community, you have a right to be wrong. Don't ever let another human being tell you that you can't be wrong. The very thing of science is based off of things being wrong. You can be wrong. Religion, you can't be wrong. Only in
are you planning on being wrong on Saturday? Are you planning on being wrong on Saturday?
Community, can you not be wrong?
Are you planning on being wrong on Saturday? Yes or no?
Can you not be wrong? Only in the conscious community can you just not be wrong. You know what? That is That's the central idea of being a pseudo. A pseudo knows everything and never wrong.
Are you planning on being wrong on Saturday?
Being religious. So at the end of the day, the debate is very simple. It's pangenesis. Charles Darwin's only scientific thing. Crazy.
Nepal, can you hit the share screen real quick?
Crazy nonsense. So, Saturday, Inky, make sure you come in there to overthrow modern biology.
I got
you. Ready for that. Be sourced up.
I'm gonna overthrow it right now. Hey, Nepal, can you hit the share screen?
Make sure you sourced up. Make sure you know what you're talking about. Make sure you ain't saying nothing Nepal is saying, because she's a pseudo. She doesn't never know what she's talking about. This lady made a point. This lady sat up there and say, I accept science. Do you know tree roots are 6,000 years? I say, well, damn, tree roots can be 300,000 years old. She didn't even know that.
Who didn't know that?
Nepal.
I didn't know that tree roots can be 300,000 years old.
Nepali.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So
Come
you don't
on
even know
now.
who you're talking about. Yo,
We have similar names. Let me
quick.
get the layout. Hold on. I'm trying to get that. 1 second, everybody. Thank you for being here. Everybody get your tickets. I'm sharing it. You must not have pushed share, because I have it up there.
Got my ticket.
No,
Go ahead, Inky. It's up there. You should see it.
No, it's not.
Oh, wow.
Elder Suntan, I don't appreciate you.
Hit the share screen again.
Let that man get away with that
Okay.
all the time like that, bro. I don't appreciate that, you.
Let me see.
What you jumping on Suntan about, man?
I'm jumping on him. I don't appreciate y'all acting like he can overthrow modern science like this.
Okay. All right. So hold on. Let me just read this. Real quick. Does mitochondria itself break down food? No. Mitochondria doesn't break down.
He meant energy, though. He wasn't saying
No.
That's exactly what it was. But Inky wants us to believe his facade because he want to be right.
Hold on. Wait.
Okay,
Order in the court. Now let's check the second thing.
The whole thing, though, brother.
Hold on. Let's check the second thing. Does mitochondria synthesize phosphate?
No, man. Why did you see?
Yes, it does.
Let that man do that in the debate.
Look.
No, why not?
Does mitochondria synthesize phosphate? No. Mitochondria do not synthesize phosphate.
Okay.
So
That's what Cedric said.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what Cedric said. It's synthesizing. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what Cedric said. So neither Unc nor Cedric knew what they was talking about. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It sounds like they know what they saying right until we get to the facts. And then you know what Unc says after that? Well, I have a right to be wrong because when I'm teaching in this community, I have a right to teach everybody the wrong information. That's my right to come before the people and tell them a whole bunch of wrong information. And on Saturday, I'll be up there with all the wrong information, and I have a right to be up there Saturday with the wrong information.
So you're yelling and screaming. So let me make my position very, very clear. So I never meant that fucking mitochondrial DNA actually eats food. And I think you knew that. And I think you playing with that. Nobody on this panel thought I actually thought the mitochondria take a cheeseburger and break the shit down for some food. See, that's the game you play.
Thank you.
I love you guys.
Can you hit the share screen one more time?
Just gonna get you beat on Saturday.
Let me let him finish.
Hit the share screen real quick, Nepal.
You're not gonna be able to read half of that. See, one thing we do know about you, brother, you don't read the whole thing. And you know why you don't read the whole thing?
We move from how does mitochondria work to now how did mitochondria get in the cell?
Mitochondria DNA is the rest of the cell. We know that, bro, but it evolved to do that, bro.
Hold on. Mitochondria does what, Unc?
It breaks down food. Breaks down energy to food so that cells can eat. That's what it is. It's larger. It's a large ass cell. Simple as that.
It synthesizes phosphate.
Okay, you see do you see what's on the screen?
Hold on.
Do you see what's on the screen, you guys?
Mitochondria does?
Everybody, real quick. I'm just trying to run this until sa.neter gets back. So you see what I put on the screen, Inky and Ankh and everybody?
Nothing.
Oxidative phosphorylation, or I can't say it.
Right.
Oh, I think that's what Cedric was referring to when he said synthesize.
That ain't what he's saying. Do that. Listen. We cannot, when somebody says something that's
I'm
incorrect,
hearing.
we
Where's
cannot
Cedric?
put the right
But
word
you're taking
in their mouth.
snippets and you're not allowing that person to elaborate.
Hold on. Astar, you gotta put your pom-poms down, bro.
Yeah, you did that on purpose.
Like the pom-poms everybody else have when they talking how you right. You don't tell them to put the pom-poms down. I'm talking about the truth. It ain't about the pom-poms. It's about the facts.
Oh my God.
Go get you some Robitussin, man. Go get you some Hall's Mentolipus or something, man. Go get
Come
you
on,
something, man.
Inky. Don't do that. Let's not make fun of people's stuff.
Oh, is that right? That cough is what you're dwelling on instead of the information you being proved up. Nepal easily dismantled your argument, and then you quickly moved on. No, that's not it. Nepal, who knew what you were talking about, knew what they was talking about, easily dismantled your argument. But then you didn't want to engage with her. You want to engage in little snippets, Inky, and you don't have the people there to elaborate.
Control, brother.
Okay,
I'm just doing what you're doing.
Get yourself under control, brother.
Inky, let's do this. Let's take a minute, everybody. I'm trying to do this right here. You know, I'm not as good as sa.neter with this, but let's bring Cedric in.
Yeah,
he can speak, and then I'm gonna hand the mic.
Talking and you
thank you.
Screen share up though.
What'd you say, Unc?
I was in the middle of talking, and you put the idiot screen share up.
Who?
You put Inky's screen share up in the middle of me talking. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, you were talking. Okay, your mic is low, Unc.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to be. I mean, how loud?
Your mic is too low. Go ahead and say what you need to say, Unc. I can't really hear your mic.
I'm saying everybody knows that a cell does not have a mouth to eat food. We know this. So obviously, I was talking about the processes of the mitochondrial DNA actually breaking down something. What was it breaking down? It breaks down the energy. You talked about the ATP. He noticed, but he plays this wild, crazy game. On Saturday, he will not have this opportunity. On Saturday, he's going to have to overthrow the foundation of modern biology. He's going to have to overthrow everything that works off of the byproduct of evolution. He can't do it. And you know he can't do it. He's going to flim flam, bam, bam, boom. It's point blank. He's not going to be able to do that. I'm staying right on topic. Put the flyer up, please. Can you put the flyer up?
I don't know if I can do that right now, my friend. I'm trying to
You don't see the flyer? What it says?
I'm remote right now, and I don't know if I can from my phone. I usually don't know how to do that, but I'll try to find it for sure. The flyer. Go ahead, though.
I got the flyer. Let me read the flyer.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, I can screen share your flyer if you want to put it up.
Hold on. Let me screen share the flyer. That way we don't have no misunderstanding of what the conversation is about or what it should be out about, why we ain't saying this, what we doing, how we doing it, how come this, we ain't gonna have no issue with that. No issue. All right. Here, I'm sharing my screen. This is the debate.
Okay.
Simple as that. This is the agreed upon subject matter.
I'm waiting for it. It's not up yet.
Hold on. All right.
Okay.
It's up. You see it.
Let me see here. Let's screen share this. Yes, there it is.
Simple. Was pangenesis the scientific portion of Charles Darwin's theory of evolution? Next question is, did Darwin produce a scientific theory of evolution? That's it. That's what I'm coming to that debate. I don't know about the mitochondrial DNA. I don't know about the clowns diving off the bridges. I don't know about the racism and Charles Darwin. I don't know about none of that. I don't know about this, that. I don't know about none of that. I don't know. I know about that topic right there. It is my job to educate the people and keep them on topic, because the most important thing for me to do, and y'all might not recognize it, is to stay on topic. He's a wordsmith. He's a pseudo-sophisticated. He changes the conversation. He makes it about this. He talks about cellular development. Think about that. He's actually having a conversation on how cells develop, how food is broken or energy is broken down. He's actually talking about that. But the listening audience doesn't recognize that all of that, the reason to even get there like that is because of evolution. Human beings just don't pop up out of nowhere. Boom, out the dirt like he tried to claim. They don't happen that way. There's a process involved. It's called evolution by means of natural selection. So anytime anybody talking about any living organisms, I don't give a damn who they are, they have to integrate evolution with that process. There is no other way to do that.
The listening audience does not recognize that. So it's my job on Saturday to keep the whole thing on track. And I'm going to stay right there like a pit bull. I'm not moving. I guarantee you he's going to talk about everything but that. He's not going to talk about the foundation of biology because he said out of his mouth that evolution was not the foundation of biology. It has nothing to do with it. He said that. He actually said that, not me. So this debate ain't over whether we agree with modern science or not. The conversation is about the scientific things he talked about, right? And can we match it up? Pangenesis is a scientific hypothesis. Charles Darwinian evolution is a scientific theory. That is the goddamn conversation. Now, if y'all get tricked to run all around the board, he gonna give you a great story. But guess what? I'm gonna stay right there. And at the end of that damn debate, just say, I just don't agree with none of that information. And then I'm fine with that. But don't say that Unc did not transmit what a scientific theory was and what Darwinian evolution is and the foundation of biology. Don't say I didn't do that. Because that's actually the goddamn topic. But go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay, so thank you, Mark, for the $2 super chat. Thank you, Ankh. Let's bring Cedric in. He has something to say. And Inky, I don't know what happened. You fell off or something. Come on back if you can. Peace, Cedric. What did you want to add?
Peace to the rest of the chat. First of all, I want to thank you for being, as usual, intellectually honest when correcting Inky. See, the conversation was about cellular development and not necessarily about cellular function. The idea was to illustrate that is by means of evolution that mitochondria from a bacteria got stuck in what is known as cells today. And that is the engine of the cell. This is what I stated, right? This provides the cell with its energy by ATP synthesis, which is the oxidation of creating a free phosphate, which produces the energy for the cell. Right. Furthermore, if we are having an intellectually honest conversation, when we say food in terms of the cell, you know we're talking about glucose synthesis because ultimately we know you eat food, it gets broken down in the digestive tract, it's taken up in the small intestines, and what is transferred to the cells? Exactly. Glucose and other byproducts. That by means of ATP synthesis produces the energy that fuels the cell. Now, you articulated that perfectly. My brother Asa also articulated that perfectly because it was in the context of the conversation we were having, and you guys were being intellectually honest. So this is why this debate is important, because Inky insists on lying and scamming an already marginalized community. Instead of being a proponent of scientific literacy and helping the community grow, Enki uses his time to try and undermine the community by coming up with the type of information that he has. He needs to flim-flam, he needs to scam, he needs to take his time and cut and paste videos to create narratives that by now the community are aware of. You can no longer flim-flam the community like this. We've invested too much time in bringing up the scientific literacy of the community. Now, if in that debate, Inky's able to flim-flam a couple of people, that is to be expected. We still have more work to do. But we know the overwhelming majority of people see right through the flim-flam nonsense that Inky's doing. I yield the floor. Thank you again, Nepal, for being intellectually honest. I didn't even need to jump in. Detective.
But let's hear you more talk about, I don't know where he went, but what do you think about, so your position, I wasn't on the last conversation, that the mitochondria was at one time not a part of the cell, of the human cell, correct?
I believe it did. Don't quote me on it, but I think it kind of, it just evolved for that particular function and kind of broke away a little bit to get that functionality of it. I could actually look it up and give it to you.
So it is the fusion. It is the fusion of bacteria within early cell formation, and eventually, through means of natural selection, you get the component mitochondria becoming functional aspect of cellular respiration. Right. That is, and this is in the late stages of cell development. Right. So the whole conversation was about the evolution of cells, right? And the fact that mitochondria is a grounding, foundational piece of evidence with regards to evolution being a matter of fact. So instead of addressing the fact that, yes, mitochondria exists, and he did an eloquent job in trying to undermine our position, and then by means of doing that, he just confirmed evolution. So the moment he speaks on
Crazy shit.
and accept that, he is talking about a foundational aspect of evolution. This is the oxymoronic thought process, which I do not comprehend. That's why Inky is only flim-flamming and scamming. And after this debate, I think the community needs to retire Inky. He supposedly has 4 books. We have raised the standard of the community that we know this work is supposed to be in peer-reviewed journals. You're supposed to be actively involved in the field. That's why I don't call myself a scientist, simply a science communicator, because I'm not part of the work to produce new information. Inky is not doing any of that. So his 4 books is going to filter money out of your pocket and not provide you with any actual scientific basis that is good for you or your offspring.
Okay, thank you. We have him back, so right on time to respond to that piece. Inky, you're back.
Yes, I would like to know, is Cedric's lips discolored from crack pipes?
No, Inky. No,
See,
no. Do not
you go
respond to
low
that.
when you losing. You go low when you're losing.
Can you just focus, Inky, really, to respond to what he said about the information?
Hey, you probably drunk some of that fake water he got caught scamming.
Yeah, okay, we got that out, y'all. Okay, fair. Now we're good. Let's get back to the information. Inky, please respond to the information that he brought up.
Hold on, wait.
Let me clear that up. Like I was on the other day, and I was helping sa.neter to overcome his fear of actually taking the medication that is going to deal with his lupus. It's because I actually suffer from lupus and skin lupus. Now, Inky claims to be a proponent of healthcare, but he couldn't identify that. And what he went to was crack. This is yet another indication that y'all shouldn't really listen to this quack.
Okay, guys, I appreciate if we could just, you're all scientific minded. Let's get straight back to the information.
I disagree with that.
Inky, please.
I disagree with that.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying though. I'm judging off of the behavior, so the crack signs are evident. And what I'm saying is, why is it that when I ask him if his lips is discolored from smoking crack, that we have to get back to the information, but he could sit up here with Unc and call me a scammer for 20 or 30
And you know what? I agree. Wait, hold on. Yes. No, I did not get to jump in and say that. Please don't call him a scammer. Please do not get personal. We're on another level, all of you. So I am sorry. I apologize. That's my fault.
Maybe Cedric linked up with Unc when Unc was doing dope. And
no, guys. Inky, you got this debate coming up. Please, I'm begging all of you. Let's stick with the information. Everybody was, I was wrong. I didn't check.
He got a record of scamming. Like he had to go to court for scamming. Like the paperwork is there. Don't make me show the paperwork about the scamming.
Brothers,
they know to run. See, that's what he's doing. See, he know he's scamming in real life. Like he know there's real paperwork, 45 names on it, proving he was scamming the fake water and selling fake stocks. See, he know that.
Okay.
So yeah, while we was smoking, nigga, you was scamming.
You mean a jail record for doing dope and snitching?
Can I do this? If y'all, you guys, listen.
It ain't a you guys thing. It's a scam.
Everybody, you too.
Dope fiend record.
It is a you guys thing because guess what? I'm not gonna sit here and let people just act wild. I'm just trying to help you guys out.
Then he write flim-flammy fake books.
Okay, then I guess I just have to. Just listen.
Just make sure.
First off, let me do this. Because honestly, this is your show for your debate, and you are not. You're not guys. Can we get back to the information or no? We can't. We can't.
Right? He's scamming.
Let me move on to. Let me move back to. Who just came in? Let me see who came in right now. Who is that down there? I can't see your name. I just let you come in. The brother.
Yeah, Rebel
Rastafari. What do you have to say?
Greetings
Anything
to the
you wanna
panel.
add?
Yeah, I just saw the live and I just come on. Technically, I know, say, you guys discussing about the debate coming up, but I just pull in and I don't like the vibes, to be honest with you. This is what I come on to see in a grown so-called intellectual, educational platform. And we have we got guys here behaving like they're children, getting off topic, off focus, and then getting into some ghetto, like downgraded stuff. You guys need to get rid of that garbage and get with the information and respect.
He never did. He should have
Stop behaving like a little boy, man. Get on with it. And
first of all,
the information, bro.
How about you shut the hell up? You do that first.
You need to shut up, boy.
You ain't got no boys up here. Don't call nobody no boy because ain't nobody no boy. We grown.
No, I didn't call you a boy. I said you're behaving like one.
You're not behaving like a boy.
Behave like you're grown, like your age, man.
Yeah, I'm behaving like a man. You know what a man do? A man calling like he see it. That's what a man do.
Let him turn his light on. We can't see him in the dark.
Okay, well, he was saying that he was making sense.
Like they supposed to.
Listen, why not? Did you want to add any information? Because I'm about to actually end this soon for you, Dan, for Sun. Go ahead, everybody.
What I'm saying to you guys is the science that we so-called predicated on, as we see, there are theories, scientific theories. You know, we know what anchor is. Do you know what a scientific theory is? But most of what Darwin said, most of what the different scientists say, different theories will show you there's a lot of different spectrum about science. So at the end of the day, there is different spectrum to science. There is no one way or the right way to any science.
Let's talk about it. What are you trying to say right now?
What I'm trying to show, bro, like if you look at a chemical, if you look at a chemical, if you look at a chemical background of a fat person, a slim person, somebody that does alcohol, their body is not working in the same way, in the same environment, at the same time. Their metabolic rate is not the same. So at the end of the day, if we're gonna just do an average, it's not real. It's not really saying, hey, what the wide numbers really saying. So we cannot say, hey, this is how it is, or this is not how it is. It's a lot. It's a spectrum, just like light.
I know, but how does that fit into a scientific theory, bro? How does that fit into a scientific theory? Do you know what a scientific theory is?
I know what a scientific theory is.
Explain it, because this is going to go down at the debate.
Okay.
Hold on.
A scientific theory is.
Say what you said. Hold on. I'm asking you, all jokes aside, get straight to the point. Do you know what a scientific theory is? Yes or no?
Let's go with not reading it. Let's go just like, hey, word for word. The scientific theory. No, we're not going to read your thing. What we're going to do? Do I know what a scientific theory is? Yes.
You said that he has the right to be incorrect, like everybody else. So let Rebel Rastafari be incorrect if he want to be incorrect. You the one who said it's good to be incorrect. You said everybody has the right to
explain what the scientific theory is.
But I know what it is. I know what it is. Let me tell you what it is. A scientific theory is a theory that have been tested on the different experiment and different environment, and certain information has been definite about it, and there is still some information that needs to be worked on.
No, you made that up.
I'm not reading it to you. I'm telling to you as a scientific student.
I'm saying the way you just said that, the way you ended that wasn't proper.
No, because what you have to do.
Hold on.
You see Dr. Ben? You look at Dr. Ben and Dr. Clark.
We're not talking about nothing.
You need to stop reading information to us. And you need to start
talking about
information from your own mind. You read too much. We don't want to read. We want to find out what you know.
So
everything you gotta say, you're going to read.
What you're trying to tell me right now is you don't know what a scientific theory is.
I know what a scientific theory is. You don't know what a scientific theory is. You don't know what a scientific theory is.
Scientific student, and if you're a scientific student, you know that a theory is always open for more information.
But that's what I'm telling you. It's already tested and it's open. It's definite and indefinite information.
You can always expand scientific theories, so you don't have to say that.
It's definite and indefinite information. You don't even understand the language of science, bro.
So what does that mean? What does that mean?
You don't understand the language of science. You read too much.
Okay, so let me ask you this: is Charles Darwin a scientific theory? Did Charles Darwin come up with a scientific theory of evolution? Yes or no?
Yo, it's one mic, man. One mic.
Come on, man. Don't get the man off the thing.
No, I'm coming in to cut it.
Oh, you can't. No, you can't get it. We was good.
Thank you, sa.neter.
We was good. You late, sa.neter. We already cussed each other out. You too late. Let the man back up here. We cool now. Hey, brother, so I'm asking you, does Charles Darwin have a scientific theory?
It's the theory of evolution. So that's showing to you that you don't even need to ask that. Evolution doesn't stick by itself like, hey, evolution is the theory of evolution. Showing you that's the theory.
I'm asking you to answer the question. Did Charles Darwin come up with a scientific theory of evolution, bro? No. All I'm asking you right now.
He come up with a version of evolution.
No.
He wasn't the only person.
I'm asking you a straight up question, brother. Did Charles Darwin produce the scientific information?
The answer is no.
Bro, I'm telling you,
get your butt out of here.
I'm asking you that question, bro. Are you going to answer it?
Listen. What Charles Darwin said, other people were saying it to him. He's not the only one. You love Darwin, so you highlight this him alone because of the ideology.
You don't want to ask the question.
Darwin is a collaborated. The origin of man, all the information he brings, it's not his information alone. He came together and wrote the book.
I'm asking you a question, yo. Why can't you answer the question?
What's the question you need to know, bro? You're looking for yes or no. You're looking for yes or no answers, right?
Because it is an
theories and science is not a yes or no answer.
So you done.
Okay,
I want to ask
you from you, Rebel
next person. What's the next guy?
Okay, so we're gonna do our closeout, go around to the especially.
No. Who the other guy that was running his mouth right beside him? Who is that?
You can't tell her no. She said we closing out. We closing out. And the pause running the show.
sa.neter wants to close out, Unc. He wanted to close the show, but what did you want to ask him? Go ahead, ask the guy, whatever, and then we can get this done.
Say that Charles Darwin didn't produce a scientific theory. Your ass is in checkmate. Your ass is grass. Don't show up on 30. You done.
Unc, I heard you say
Unc got that. Unc got that. That's
let's start with the debaters. Let me start with Inky. Inky, did you want to have your last word before I close out? Go ahead, brother.
I'll close out after everybody else.
Got you. Okay, so let's start with Revelation. I know. Who's that saying? Who wants to say something before they go?
I don't want to say nothing. I just got here, but I see y'all leaving. I just want to say I love you, Napa. I love fucking sa.neter, and Unc is the God killer.
Okay, thank you, my friend. All right, you heard that from the brother. What's your name? I can't see it.
Y'all first L, but I'm the God King. That's what they say on my screen.
All right, don't forget to get your tickets for this weekend, the 25th, Saturday. I'm going to go to Revelation X, my brother Revelation X. He has something to say. Peace. Thank you, my brother. Peace and love. All right, Revelation X, peace and love. What do you want to say, my friend?
Peace and love. It's been a while, Napa. I hope all is well with you and yours. Peace
Same
and
here.
love to everybody on the panel. Guys, do not miss this debate. This is crazy. And Cedric, I did know that you had lupus. Found that out tonight. I definitely would be praying for you, my brother, and I pray for your health and strength and everything as well. But guys, do not miss this debate. You already seen it. It is gonna be fire. And if anybody have any problems with what y'all saw and with the heat, just know that this is how we normally do things. It is the toughest environment to be in, but it is a big happy family. So don't take anything to heart, all right? It's tough skin, and it's gonna be beautiful. You know, you guys good showdown, and I look forward to the debate as well. That's about it for me, Nepal. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Revelation. And thank you, Chad, about the unknown. I appreciate the love and support. Let's see, who do we got? Let's move on to our brother Asar. He can say his last words, and then we will keep it going. Peace, Asar. I got you, Suntan. Go ahead, brother. Close out 7.
Peace, Queen. Peace, Queen. Thank you.
Peace, my friend.
I just say that I definitely got my ticket to this debate. I was one just a ticket, and I was there when the debate sparked off.
I'm glad his mic is messing up. Go on out of here with your bad mic.
Hello?
His mic ain't working.
Oh, dang. All right. Well, I heard you, Asar. We appreciate you. We love you, part of the HOK family. So we will see you. He was one of the first people to get the ticket to support the debate, Inky and Unc. Even though he might not be going for you, Inky, he's going to be right there supporting. So this is going to be a great debate. Peace, everybody. Let's move on to Brother Suntan. Go ahead, Suntan. Do your closeout, please.
Yeah, peace to the panel. Going to be a good debate. And I'd just like to say this right here. No, and foul intention known to the Hebrews and to all the believers about the subject in the way I believe. But my whole thing is this right here. Just a second. My whole thing is this right here. Peace to everybody. And I love when I'm, put to a point where I have to learn. I'm teachable, right? But at the same time, we got people taking shots who just as, everybody information is their own information. So just keep learning, everybody, and don't try to put your information on to somebody else. If you know what you know, good. I know what I know, and I know what I feel. I know my own ideals. You know what I'm saying? Nathali saying people don't know S-I-T-C-H. I'm saying people don't know S-H-I-T, and she's full of make-believe. So peace out, everybody. Just live and learn. If you're not teachable, then that's a problem. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. You don't make Naphtali pop up here like Candyman.
Yeah, I wanted to with a magic wand.
Shout out to Sister Naphtali doing her thing out there. So peace to all the sisters doing their thing. So thank you, Suntan. I'm gonna move on to the elders of Kwan. Apostle, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Nepal. Shalom.
You're welcome. Shalom.
And to the chat and everybody under the sound of the hearing. Wow. Charles Darwin was a heretic, ex-preacher that lost his faith. So he wasn't a scientist. I don't know what the big deal is. He has a theory about man.
You good?
Everybody got a theory. So it's when they want to make that theory a fact. So I got my ticket. I'm going to hear what Unc and them got to say. And I'm kind of rooting for Inky. I kind of believe in what Inky's saying. Inky supports the revelation of the Most High or as a God. So I got to back him and support his information. And that's where we at right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so today we had a lot of pseudo stuff. Morpheus came on with his line behind. Lying. I proved it and showed it. But like most heretics, they can't help themselves. Most people that don't love the Lord or hate things that are of God, they tend to lie on God anyway. So I say let them all die in their sin and let them be judged by it. The only thing is, if you ain't Yasharala, you ain't got nothing to worry about because the commandment's one for you anyway. But now, if you are Yasharala and you're rejecting the Most High, he's going to reject you. That's not my opinion. That's the word.
Thank you. Thank you, Elder Zaquan. Thank you so much for all the support and love. And we love and support you back. Let's get Cedric in here. because we want to hear from him. I don't know. Ankh probably had to go, but Cedric, the pseudo killer, he's in here, and then we will go to. I think everybody close out. I can let Inky close. Go ahead, Cedric.
Hey,
Thank
let me
you.
close out Napar.
Oh yes, after Cedric, you can go, sir.
Okay, cool.
Thank you once again, upon. I'm gonna reiterate. Thank you for being intellectually honest.
You're welcome.
At the opening of this show, Enki has been demonstrating his disingenuousness for about a month now, when he is trying to flim flam the audience by doing his little clip ups, and within those clip ups themselves, you see how fast he stops them, because the explanation actually always follows. So what Enki is trying to do is muddy the waters. What he's trying to do is what we call poison the well. He's attempting to undermine our understanding, our intellect, and in doing so, he's flim-flamming again a marginalized community. Our community is already skeptic about science, and Enki's supposed to know that in a capitalist society, upward mobility is what we're talking about. Economic and financial education, literacy, and scientific literacy. Those are the two components that are going to help our people move forward. So it irks me. It irks me that Enki, who full well knows better, is doing what he's doing. The disingenuousness, the attempts to acquire finances from you without actually producing something. He attempts to overturn evolution with his 4 books. You know, this is ridiculous. It's sad. And Enki knows he has no place no longer in this community. The level of education has been lifted. The scientific rigor is different. You in a community where you have to source up, and you know for a fact you can't actually do that. So come Saturday, you're going to watch the burying of Enki come once and for all. He is going to be put to rest. No longer would his nonsense be tolerated in the community. Come Saturday. Make sure you're in the building. Peace.
Nope. Peace. Okay. So, Enki, I'm going to let the brother Ra go, and then you can respond to everything, if that's okay with you, brother. I'm going to move on to the last person to close out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go last after everybody. It's finished.
Great.
So go ahead.
All right, brother Ra. Go
yeah,
ahead.
Rebel Rastafari, you know.
Rebel, I'm sorry, Rebel Rastafari. My bad. Please
You're good,
say your
man.
final words.
But check this out. Tell sa.neter for going in what you call it, them the Yahoo email. Yeah, look out for a picture. I send a thing for him, you know.
So your email is Yahoo?
No, my thing is diakareem80@gmail.com. So when you get in there, you see the receipt and everything.
All right.
Yeah, and I still working on a tune for House of Consciousness same way. So I want to hear myself on House of Consciousness again. Upon that now, House of Consciousness is somewhere when I come from work. Cause you see, I still have on my working clothes. When I'm at work, when I'm out from work, wherever I'm at, House of Consciousness is the house I chill out in. You know what I mean? So when we on here on this platform to hear some high intellectual conversations, and we have people going on like, you know, it's an argument or anything, that is not professional on the platform, because we're supposed to be at PhD level, and something we're going on like we at some kind of preliminary elementary classroom. So we need to hold the consciousness on high level. I'm looking forward to Saturday same way, because science, as we know, has definites, just like the theory, the scientific theory has definites and still has expansion, things that we're not aware of. So when we see the information comes out, I'm looking to hear what Ankh have to say. I'm looking to hear what Enki got to say, because in past videos we see Enki have Ankh on the ropes. So it's going to be interesting because some of the stuff that Enki introduced to Ank, he was oblivious. He was just like, I never heard about it. He was dummified. So, you know, to hear that stuff and then to hear them behaving like what they know, what they're saying is like they have it all. We need to have a more open mindset. And as I say, I'm looking for information on both ends because I'm looking to educate myself. So I'm not going for one or the other. I'm going for the information. And that's why I love House of Consciousness, because you're always going to have somebody that's going to say yes and somebody that's going to be like, no, I don't agree with that. So I love the controversy. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to buy my ticket for the first time. So give thanks to House of Consciousness. And you don't know, bless up yourself.
And thank you. This brother sounds serious. I love it. I hope everybody else is as serious as he is when it comes to this debate and this information. I appreciate you, brother. So now, last but not least, we got Dr. Inky to come in, and you have unlimited closeout. Go ahead.
All right. Can we just hit the share screen real quick so I could just close out on a few things?
Stop.
All right. So notice, I just want to first of all, I want to apologize to the audience for our outburst earlier. But you know, everybody has a limit. And it's very interesting that, you know, I'm looking at the chat, I'm listening to everybody. Nobody says we need to like knock off the insults until I start insulting other people. While people are insulting me, there's nobody complaining about the ad hominems and the disrespect. When people calling me out of my
I got to stop you. I got to stop you. I got to stop you. I have to stop you. Listen, I'm going to say for the record, I did not approve of that. I'm sorry. I apologize to you that I did catch it.
I'm not saying you approved.
No, I should have said something. I'm saying, I'm going to let you have the mic back, but I'm saying for the record, you're right. I should have said something about that, and I didn't. So I apologize. So go ahead.
Yes, I appreciate that. I accept that. But I'm just saying, not just you. I'm just saying, even like the brother came in, you know, I'm looking at the chat. People are so used to me taking the high road while people call me a scammer and all that. It's almost like people are numb to that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily playing a victim. I'm not setting up to not come Saturday or none of those things. I'm just saying, don't whine when the shoe is on the other foot. Don't complain when the shoe is on the other foot.
Hey, yo, let me say this real quick, Inky.
Yeah.
Only one reason why Unc would do that is because when you busting his ass and he can't deal with you on the information, he got to go that route.
That's a fact.
What you got to understand, bro.
That's
he
a fact.
got to go that route. Him and Cedric and all of them, that's what they do. They don't stick on the information.
You're right.
They got to start trying to attack you differently. That shit is crazy, man.
That's a fact. You 1,000% right. And that's why I had Nepal hit the share screen, because while they all yelling this source up thing, it's almost like they believe we like in a twilight zone where the people that's watching can't use their own eyes. I'm the only one that's verifying what it is that he's saying. We all heard what Unc said on the video. We all heard what Cedric said on the video. Then I went to the internet so that we could kill the noise and just pull up the facts. It says clearly mitochondria does not synthesize phosphate. It says clearly mitochondria does not break down food. That's sourcing up. That's saying something and then standing on it. Everything else is nonsense. Now, what they trying to do is shift the conversation because they realize they made a mistake. So, what I'm saying is that mitochondria evolved to eat food and share it with the cells. That's not even correct. Like when you're incorrect and then you try to change it to something else that's incorrect, you begin to look ridiculous. And then we got to go to the insults. So once again, I'm sorry for everybody that, you know, that was a little harsh for folks' ears to hear and all that. You know, we're going to go back to the, you know, to the gentlemanly version. You know, I'm sure we'll have another dust up or two tomorrow before we get in the ring Saturday. But you know, it's crazy to see, you know, what this is going on, man. You know, like everybody knows that Charles Darwin. Listen, I ain't even going to say because I'm gonna blow it up. Listen, Charles Darwin did not. Let me just say this for the record. Charles Darwin did not have a valid scientific theory. And no matter how many times Unc pulls up the Wikipedia and reads it over and over, he does not know what a valid scientific theory is. He doesn't know all the parts of a valid scientific theory. If he did, he wouldn't show up on Saturday because he would realize Charles Darwin didn't have all those pieces. So with that, I'm going to close out. I'm hoping and looking forward to seeing Asar 7 with his pom-poms on the sideline saying, give me a Unc, give me a Cedric. What does that say? Team Darwin.
We got Unc back on the stage.
Mm-hmm. Everybody finished closing out?
Nah, everybody ain't finished closing out. You finished closing out already. You closed out already. What you doing back?
He didn't do a closeout though. I don't think.
He definitely closed out.
He had to. Well,
Yeah,
he's back. So
I didn't do no closeout.
Okay, well, I'll wait to finish my closeout till after you finish closing out.
Now go ahead and finish.
Nah, I'm closing out last, so I'll wait till you finish till I can finish.
Now I'm closing out last.
But you're not closing out last.
But I am closing out last.
Nah, but I'm closing out last.
I want to deal with Rebel. I want to deal with Rebel Rastafari.
Come on, Rasta, yo.
Okay, so the thing that is really important here, you do not have to accept science at all. But what you cannot do is mischaracterize what science is. Okay? Sekou did the same thing. Sekou
What do you mean? What do you mean by mischaracterizing?
Let me finish.
No. You got to say what you mean. You can't just keep going on and on.
Like you misunderstand what a scientific theory is, and you said that Charles Darwin, you and Inky said that Charles Darwin didn't have one. So that means you do not understand what a scientific theory is.
No. I said Charles Darwin, the theory of evolution is not only belonging to Charles Darwin. Evolution been going on before him, but he's the one that kind of made it famous.
Let me finish my point, and I'm saying you do not understand his work by saying that. If you know anything about me, I've been teaching for the last 20 years that the Nile Valley Africans had an idea around evolution. And that symbol is Kepler. I've been saying it for 20 years. But that does not mean that they developed a scientific theory on it, because they did not. That is the separation, and I can't make you see it. I can't make you understand that right there. Only you can sit in your room and
don't you think the evolution? Hold on.
I never said, I'm not holding up because I was talking. I never said that Charles Darwin was the first person to come up with the idea of evolution. You're listening to a damn.
Yes, you did. You did say that.
I've never said that. I've never said that.
So if we say he was inspired by scientists, his grandpa before him and everything, then how could you just say like it's him? It's just like saying Christopher Columbus is Indigenous Day when he's not. So, you know, a lot of faces being put in history where they don't belong.
No. And my point I was trying to make wasn't really on Charles Darwin. It was on understanding the nature of science. Because if you did understand the nature of science, you wouldn't make the same mistakes that Sekou was making. Sekou made this critical mistake. Let me finish, bro. Every time I get to this part, you dive in. Let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
What I said was Sekou routinely says that our ancestors never separated their spirituality from their science. And everybody cheers for that. Okay. That wasn't science then. Science is void of spirituality and is void of religion, point blank. And that's what makes it science. And that's what makes religion, because it's full of spirituality and it's full of beliefs and it's full of cultural elements. That's the difference there. Inky does not have a side to this debate. There's only one side in this debate, and that's called science.
Okay. Well, don't you think, Hank, they've taken science, they've taken economy, they've taken everything and make a religion out of it.
That's different,
right?
Though. That's different.
Yes, it's all, everything is politicized. You know what I'm saying to you?
That will be
Because
scientism,
the science of yesterday compared to what science was today is, you would have said what they were saying in the 1930s was correct because you believed in them. Now you're believing in scientists that saying that today. No, they have scientists that told you, hey, we inoculated the African people. We inoculated Africans with AIDS. Hold on. We got scientists that use
that's fine, bro.
scientists for evil.
Listen, all that's
what I'm
fine.
saying to you, so you
No,
cannot go on
listen,
science like.
Well, you might have a point. You might have a point there,
very
man.
well in chapter
Feel me?
4
You might just have
of
a
the
point.
Origin of Species.
Why do you play that in the middle of that though?
Really
Why do you do that?
describes how
You ain't hear us talking,
organisms change through sexual selection and through environmental adaptation.
Are you saying yes or no that Charles Darwin's theory of evolution is good science, is correct science? Yes or no?
I am saying yes.
I asked you a simple question. Is Charles Darwin's theory of evolution correct? And you said
why
yes.
you play that? You can hear it talking.
It seems Jabari is Unk's student when it comes to blind devotion to Charles Darwin. He teaches his students that there was no one teaching evolution before Darwin. And that is a shame,
can I ask you a question?
as he calls
somebody is
himself a
playing the
kinetic
video.
scholar.
Who the
That
fuck
there
is
were
doing
plenty
that
of
shit?
scientists who
That shit's
addressed
retarded.
that before Charles Darwin.
How the hell can we play a video in the middle of somebody talking? It's crazy to me, bro. It makes no sense. It's incoherent. That's why we will never be able to understand science, because nobody does that. Only on this platform do bells and whistles be going off in the middle of a high-level conversation that requires at least understanding the basics of the said subject matter. Just like you said, Mr. Rebel, you made a point there. You said you don't come here. You're right. Guess what? But also, when we're having high-level conversation and trying to figure out what a theory is, right? You can't have a video playing in the middle of that. A stupid video at that. That shit was stupid. Think about that.
But then I won't make that side. I won't make that side track me. I would just be like, hey, put that in the bin. Now, what else is on the table? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm the focus kind of breed where, hey, well, whatever happened, let's move on. So what we saying is,
I'm saying you can be right about what you. Hold on, I want to let you know. You said a few things, right? There, Europeans have misused science. Humans have misused science, right? We use it for experimentation. All that stuff is true, bro. The racist rights, all that stuff is true. But guess what? It actually has nothing to do with Charles Darwin having a theory of evolution, bro. That's what I'm trying to get you to see.
No, I'm not saying it does, but what I'm saying to you is before Charles Darwin figure out, because the thing about it is Charles Darwin does not have the evidence to fully prove his case. So something he might just...
Can I tell you, you're right. But that's not what science does. It doesn't fully do anything. You get it? See, if you understand that, then you get it.
I understand, but the argument you go with is like there's more doubts. There's more doubt in evolution than there is concrete. You see what I'm saying to you? But you seem to hold on to that like a boy.
No, you can't say but. You just made a true statement.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Hold on, let me finish this point. This is a very important point, yo. Everybody should listen to this. This man just said that Charles Darwin didn't fully explain evolution. He's right. Only religion fully explains shit where you can't change it. I want you to see the difference there, bro. Go ahead and ask that question. I hope that resonated with you a little bit. That's all I'm saying. I hope you got that. Get that. Yeah. Focus on that for a minute. Go ahead, ask the question though, bro.
Yeah, on the scientific level, since you're talking about evolution,
right?
I like to know, does gravity grounds us to the electromagnetic field?
I don't know, brother. That has nothing to do with that conversation. That's some shit you would do. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
I said that because you're talking about evolution.
No, I'm saying I've never heard those two things put together like that. I don't know, brother.
But you do know. But you do know. Only for a minute. But you do know, even though you're talking about evolution, you're talking about by natural selection. You do know that there's 4 fundamental forces of nature. You do know that scientifically. If we're going to use scientific literature,
there's 4 fundamental forces.
Strong force, weak force. Come on, bro. We know that.
Gravity, that's why I asked you the question.
Gravity, yes, gravity.
Right, because these are the fundamental forces of nature. Which you only for a minute.
That's not saying evolution, though.
It does. You don't know that. Only for a minute.
Hey, Rebel. You get my point. You get my point. I'm
talking. Hold on, you being rude to the brother Keith. Let the brother Keith talk, man. Let the brother Keith talk.
Yeah, let him make his connection. Let him make his connection to see where he can. He could have something to say to make the connection.
He cannot make that connection. That connection put ignorance in the air. He cannot make that connection.
The reason I said that because you're talking
is where legends and stars are born. Sa.neter make people famous. Hebrew Israelites, Muslims, Masons, pastors, ministers, Christians, Jesus Christ lovers, you are all welcome. Just don't come over here crying. This ain't for the faint of heart. If you're looking for a safe space, you're in the wrong place. The HOK is not for the weak. We're forging diamonds here, and that process requires pressure. This is the toughest environment you will ever step into because we demand excellence, not excuses. If you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen. We don't coddle, we challenge. We don't hold hands, we sharpen iron with iron. This is the proving ground, the ultimate test of your intellectual and spiritual fortitude. Weakness gets exposed and either strengthened or sent packing. There's no middle ground here, no participation trophies. You either rise to the occasion or you get run over. You have to be strong mentally at the House of Consciousness. This is a battlefield of ideas, a war of words and wisdom. Your feelings are not facts. Your emotions are not evidence. We deal in logic, reason, and verifiable information. If your mind is brittle, it will shatter. You need to be able to take criticism, to have your entire belief system questioned, and to stand firm on a foundation of knowledge, not just conviction. We are building mental giants, thinkers who can withstand any onslaught of misinformation or dogma. If you're easily offended or your ego gets bruised by a simple question, you won't last a single session. This is mental conditioning at its highest level. It's all about sourcing up. Your opinion means nothing without the proof to back it. Your claims are empty without the receipts. Where did you get your information? Who is the author? What is the context? You must be prepared to trace your knowledge back to its origin. We don't deal in I think or I feel. We deal in the source says. This is about intellectual accountability. Every single point you make must be supported by a credible, verifiable source. This is the fundamental rule of engagement in this house. This discipline separates the masters from the novices, the builders from the babblers. So the name of the game is clear. Source up or shut up.
No.